Welcome to the live stream.
Welcome to the live stream.
What's going on, everybody? Got Scales in here,
Nothing.
Boston Boas, Mr. J, some
World Business
Irondogg Reptiles
Reptiles.
guy.
RBR in the house. How's everybody
How's
doing tonight?
everybody doing? Getting ready for the fancy dinners? Turkey Day. Or ham. Some people eat the ham. Some people eat a little Cornish game hen things. All that craziness. That's probably where most of the people are anyway, is eating.
What's up?
Did you add another snake skin back there behind you, or what? Was that the same one?
Well, that's the same one. The same one. I just moved everything around again.
Madman Serpents, welcome.
Welcome, man. What's up, buddy?
Welcome to the live stream.
No,
What
I
you
just
doing over there?
moved everything around because of the where the vent was for getting cooler out, so it can get heat in here now.
I was wondering we had a different view.
Yeah, just kind of a little bit there, a little different view. So
A little bit different view. Well, it's the old view.
yeah, because the
Except for now
vents.
the t-shirts are gone. What'd you do with those? Cut the sleeves off?
No, I haven't. I gotta hang. I'm gonna hang them up on
Sure.
the wall. No, they're laying right over here. If you want me to show them to you.
Carlos, welcome. Yep, they're
What's
over in
up, Carl?
Seattle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Sherry?
And that's
No
over there
lies.
lounging around in the motel room eating pizza. No
Seattle.
life, welcome. Sherry Tap, welcome. Look at the low light. Nobody, man, you're a crazy monitor. Ain't nobody blue in this stream.
Oh, I
What's
just sent you a
up?
message. I just sent you a message too, and I know you didn't read it because of what you just said. I know you didn't read it because of what you just said
On the do you send it here or on the phone?
on the Instagram. And no, I cannot
Oh,
make nobody blue tonight. Sorry, I'm not set
oh,
up for it.
It's a good thing you knew it was coming. That's all that counts. I won't throw you under the bus. Heather, welcome.
Welcome, Heather.
In the kitchen, help my wife. Right on. Be in and out. No problem, man. Thanks for coming in anyway. It's awesome. We
There
know
was a
it's all,
reason. There was a reason behind that, but then you spoiled that reason last week, Monday, and it's threw my whole thing off there. So,
what I throw off?
well, never mind.
What are you talking about? When I throw you under the bus?
Yeah. Well,
Did you get all flustered and stuff?
no, there was. Never mind.
Oh, I know. I think I know what you mean now. That's your bad. Hey, you throw me under the bus on my stream, I throw you under the bus on yours. See how that
Well,
works?
it's a little harder on your stream because I'm not part of it. I gotta
No,
hope.
even when I'm on Friday nights, you're busting my balls too.
I'm just hoping that Trish reads my comment to throw you under the bus. She was
Oh,
supposed to scare. You caught her yesterday. I told her. I said, "Go scare Justin," and she started to go in there, and you're like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "Nothing." She was gonna go in there and just.
yeah, don't scare a fella. But that ain't no fun if I don't throw you under the bus somehow.
Oh, I hear you.
There's people that look forward to me throwing you under the bus. They told me. I get fan mail about it.
Do you?
Yeah. No, any fan mail from him's probably gonna have some crazy chemical in it or something that's gonna spray us in the eyeballs and die or something.
Who from me?
No, Trish
Oh,
was talking in the background. It was funny, but she was referencing something, that we were talking about earlier.
yeah. See, Uper said not from him. So how's everybody doing tonight? Y'all ready for tomorrow?
I am not ready. Tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I'm not ready for it.
Really?
Well, yeah, so I'll sit around and do nothing. Yep. That's what I'm talking about. Sherry said, hey, Trish, but they can't hear you. They might be able to hear you. I don't know.
I heard it.
Oh.
Got his first ovulation on November 9th. And another female ready to go soon. Awesome.
Can't go wrong with that for sure. Oh, I got family. Right on. Well, at least there's people doing some stuff because there's tons of posts about, we're having family anyway, and this and that. It's just fun.
I might be going out of town next week.
You are?
Maybe.
So are we taking some live stream time off or what? Are you going to stream on the run?
Stream on the run, buddy.
Oh, we'll see.
Stream from a hotel. I don't know where I'm going yet, so.
I was going to say, we'll see how that internet is.
I'll go sit there in front of the lobby and do it. I don't care.
He's like, yep, I need right close to the router, please.
Yeah. Be doing some McDonald's live streaming. They get Wi-Fi.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, work related, so.
That's cool. That's cool.
But I'll be gone for, a while. So.
All right. Streaming on the roll.
Come home on the,
yeah, I heard
Sunday or Saturdays, maybe.
She's not even got anything. She's golden in the kitchen. She's crafting right now, so I'm not a lot of help. She's doing an order, so I'm not a lot of help to her at the moment.
Is she filming?
Said, Sherry Tapp said that she heard you, and she's hoping that I was helping you in the kitchen, and I told her you were crafting. Yeah, and she wants me out of her way for the most part.
Is she filming?
No, she's not filming.
She should have her camera filming.
She should. She's doing some crazy applique of a cowboy boot on a pillow or something for somebody.
Welcome, Tiffany Mills.
Welcome. Yeah. Tiffany does. Sweet. Well, this is, yep. Shit, I think that the first time I put that one mail in there, I think they were locked up for about 3 days. Shit.
Right.
Dude. I was about to get some champagne for that boy. I was like, damn, look at you go. Yep, little bubbly. I'm only cooking the Thanksgiving ham.
Fed them the other night after the stream, or they all pounded food down. Every one of them.
Right up.
Yep. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Yep.
If you're having an early one, a late one,
Who, me?
Who you what?
You talking to me or to who you talking to?
I didn't say nothing to nobody.
Oh.
She's over there mumbling in the background.
Oh. Welcome, Kurtwood.
Welcome. Your Trish said we're going to have 2 Thanksgivings.
2? There's only one day for Thanksgiving.
Oh, no, we're going to stretch it out and eat twice.
You're going to hurt yourself twice then.
Yep. Probably. I'm more of a leftover guy. It's like, I don't care about Thanksgiving. So I just want some turkey sandwiches. Something. Turkey sandwiches is the way to go.
What do you have on Christmas, Sam?
No, usually turkey. Whatever she cooks. Sometimes nothing.
Prime rib.
It depends on if we're doing any family activities, we'll just go over at Net's house because she got the bigger house. Oh yeah, we always still cook, even if we say, for ourselves, for everything, just for
Right.
leftovers, that kind of thing, no matter what. But if we do the family thing, usually we do that in Ned's house. She's got the big old living room and stuff. She's fancy pants.
Hell yeah. I'm having stuffed shells and lasagna on Christmas.
Hell yeah.
Now my daughter,
Food is all that counts. As long as you're
my,
getting together, eat some food.
my daughter, her husband's family, they do tacos on Christmas.
Right on. And that's always doing tamales all the time on how
I'm like, tacos on Christmas?
holidays.
That sounds weird, But we do prime rib, That's the
Yeah.
best for Christmas. It's expensive though, but it's good.
Well, yeah.
But
My brother always used to do a prime rib. He probably still does.
trying for crab legs.
See? I'm not down with the seafood though. It just stinks.
Oh, well, I love some seafood.
See, not me. So it stinks.
What?
It smells fishy.
Man, you don't like oysters or clams or shrimp?
None of that shit. Nope.
Crab
Well,
legs,
I'll
lobster?
eat some kind of shrimp in certain ways, but yeah, that's about it.
You probably like shrimp scampi or something, huh?
No.
Like all cooked up in that butter.
I usually try not to order anything with any seafood in it, as far as that goes.
Man, they got this commercial that comes on, seems like every night.
I'll eat some shit if I have to, but
It's the seafood house here, dude. It's like, why are you showing this to me at like 11:30 at night? You know what I'm saying? But like you get like an appetizer platter is like, $60, $80, you know what I mean? For like, it feeds like 2, 3, 4 people. It's huge, and crab legs, lobster, all that shit in there.
He's like, I got the crab legs in the freezer. He's rolling. We got 17 thumbs up. We were rolling already. Look at you.
Hell yeah. Well, I don't tell everybody in the chat to kick rocks like you do.
I didn't tell everybody to kick. See, look, now talk about throwing under the bus.
Yeah,
And here you go throwing me under the bus. So is it just one-sided on the who's going to throw under the bus or what?
Yeah, well, tonight.
Yeah, Tiffany's not blue neither. Crazy.
I can't make nobody blue tonight. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. 5 pounds. Good Lord. That's a lot of food.
Oh, yeah.
You're a mess over there, ain't you? Did you get it figured out? Yeah. The crab leg fights at the buffet on YouTube. Oh, it's funny.
Oh, I bet. God dang, that's a lot of crab legs, 5 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
You like crawfish, Justin?
Not necessarily. I've eaten them, but yeah, I'm not like, I know.
You don't like them? Man, them are good.
What don't you like, Dave? Nothing. We were talking about you. Just kidding, babe.
I like all of them, but not you.
See, she loves all that. Well, she can't eat oysters, I think. She's allergic to that. But then she can eat all, and she loves them, and then she could eat all the rest of the shit. It's funny. She'll eat all that crap. I can't do it. Smells fishy.
Yeah. You don't like fish either, or what?
No. I love to go fishing. I'll catch it for somebody else, but yeah, I'm not eating it. No. Not a big fan.
These crawfish that we used to eat, just Mr. J, they're as big as damn lobsters down there.
See, we got the crawdads up here that crayfish, whatever you want to call them. They got big claws, huge claws.
Oh yeah, they're huge. There's meat on them claws.
Yeah, you can go up in the mountains. There's a couple lakes out there. You throw trout, and there's huge ones out there. They're like half the size of a lobster. It's crazy.
Yeah,
unreal.
big.
It's funny because I've seen some of some they eat all them crawdads and it's got the tiny little claws. It's like what the hell?
Yep.
You can't even count that. It's like
No.
ours got these huge ass like a like the scorpion kind of the big emperor scorpion claws on our crawdads and shit. They're huge.
He got in a fight at the largest buffet in Myrtle Beach and won.
That's funny.
Oh yeah, they're crazy.
Largemouth bass. We can catch those around here too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can really eat snake. Rattlesnake's good.
There are people who do. B&H Reptiles, welcome. Welcome. Yeah, there are people that eat. Well, you can eat python too.
Yeah, but I mean,
crazy.
Rattlesnake's good though.
Yeah,
that's what I've ate.
Rattlesnake. There's all kinds of
But I mean, that's big down here in like Oklahoma and Texas. We have the roundups and stuff down here, and there in Oklahoma and Texas. So it's just a thing,
It's weird. There's a butcher place over on the other side of the mountains. It's pretty famous for their meats and all this shit. And when you go in there, you could like all the exotic kind of weird shit to eat, meats and all that kind of shit. It's like crazy. It's weird to see like python and like lizard and all this weird different shit that they carry there. It's crazy.
I'll tell you what, people in Florida say iguana tastes good, dude. And I don't know.
Oh yeah, they'll cook them up. Yeah, they'll cook them right up. Yeah.
I was like, I felt bad because I'm thinking, here you're catching these because they got that cold freeze that went through there, and the iguanas would fall out of the tree, but they'd start warming up, they'd be alive, Well, they'd be out there just killing them, I'm thinking.
Well, they'll kill them. They kill them all the time anyway. There's full YouTube channels where all the guys do. They get paid to go around and kill an iguana.
Yeah, because they're invasive.
It's crazy. Yeah.
There's some big iguanas out there, dude.
Huge, yeah. Well, yeah, because they live wild, man. You live wild in a place where you can got an abundance of food. It's crazy when they show them out there hunting them. They'll look down the water line or whatever, and there's just huge ones just sitting out over 10 feet. It's weird, man. It's like holy shit.
Yes, gator is very good too. Actually, if you get up in the tail on gator is good too, but right up in the backbone where there's a back
they raise
strap,
retics in Thailand. Right on. Speaking of Thailand,
you can get there's some rib bones up there, just like a turtle.
They probably all taste like chicken. There's people that say rattlesnake tastes like chicken.
I think it just it's then what's chicken taste like,
That's what I'm saying. I think the Matrix got it right when they said the reason why there's so many things that taste like chicken because they didn't know what to make chicken taste like.
Yeah, because
you know what I mean.
It's just a white flaky meat, and I don't think it tastes. I mean, if you fry it up, I don't think it tastes like chicken. It's more of a like fish. I mean, turtles same way. Turtles real good.
I heard that was chewy. The turtle was chewy.
No. And actually, the best part of a turtle is when you get, you skin all the turtle out and you get the meat.
No, I ain't eating a freaking turtle. I don't even want to know what the good part is about eating a turtle.
Listen to me. It's on snappers, but you get the shell and they got like this rib bone that lands on top of their shell. You crack them rib bones off and there's two pieces of meat back there. They're back there. Them are it's like the back straps. You know what I mean? Like on a deer, But I mean, it takes a lot.
I don't even think I could try to eat a turtle. I don't think so. I'd rather eat a pinky mouse.
I could taste it if I didn't see it alive first.
But it's a lot of work, Justin. A 50-pound turtle, you're only going to get like 20, 25 pounds of meat off a 50-pound turtle, though. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't want to try to get no meat off of no turtle. There's certain shit I don't want to try to eat.
Snapping turtle, dude. That's what snapping turtle.
See deer meat? No, can't do it.
Are you vegan?
No, I'm not at all.
You sure? Well, I mean, you do live in Washington. That kind of explains a lot of this, I think.
No, it has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, they're kind of fascist there.
There's deer meat all over here. Shit, you can go shoot your own all the time. They're everywhere. But yeah, not so much.
Welcome, Mary.
It's some gamey shit. It's gross.
Well, you can marinate that and get that gamey out of it. You ain't got to eat
See,
it
you
all
know
gamey.
and there's my theory on this whole thing, and I'll explain this to you because you brought that up. There's no reason why. See, now look, if you have to alter something that much to make it taste so you can eat it, why fucking eat it in the first place?
Well,
you know what I mean? Oh, if you do this to it, it'll taste better. If I got to do something to it to make
you
it
don't
taste
ever
better, why
marinate.
fucking eat it?
You never had marinated pork chops or beef or anything?
I'm not big on that. If
I
I'm gonna
mean,
have a big old steak, I'm just gonna grill it up straight steak, a little salt and pepper, maybe. That's it. Nothing else.
Well, yeah,
That's it.
steak, but I mean,
Shit like that.
I'm just talking like, pork chops. You never had barbecue chicken stuff. I mean, there's all different ways to cook. That's the same theory,
Well, yeah, but I think when you change chicken, you're just doing that to try to build a variety.
Right.
But when you're altering if you're altering a funky gamey meat, a lot of people are like, oh no, this is raised on this. This feeds on this, so it tastes better. Bullshit. It's all gamey. It's gross. And if you got to change the taste of it to eat it, then I don't know. I'm out.
Well, like catfish. Like catfish, I catch them. I put them in a pool.
I mean, I'm sure I can mix up dog shit and something that it's edible, but it doesn't mean I want to eat it.
You put them in a clean pool, let them filter their mud out of their system. You know what I'm saying? So you're really not. I mean,
can't do it.
I never thought deer was nasty. I mean, I cook deer right off the grill and eat it. I mean, right like it is.
No, I'm not busting no balls. It's funny. Some people like it, some people don't. It's just funny in the chat because there's a bunch of opinions. But yeah, I've seen. There's always everybody. It's always like that one thing. Like it's like you just say, I don't like the deer meat, and they're all like, well, you never tasted mine. It's like, well, how do you alter it to try to to hide the taste that it tastes like shit?
Well,
it's like lamb. Lamb is disgusting. Oh God, lamb is like disgusting.
What?
There's always oh no, if you cook it right, it's so good. Whatever, it's disgusting.
So you don't like gyros?
I know. No, I ain't eating no lamb. That shit is gross. No.
Lamb is good for you too.
Oh God, that's gross.
Now the thing with raccoon is a lot of people not gonna like raccoon because they're a really fatty, greasy animal, and if you don't get all that off of it, just like bear's the same way. It's got a layer of fat. If you don't get all that completely off of it, it tastes like shit. You have to get all that fat and that off of there for raccoon
welcome.
Or for bear to even taste good. So
chicken.
We're gonna
we eat pork chops, stuff like that, chicken and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. I don't need a lot of the weird exotic or not exotic, but different shit. I'm pretty basic.
What's up, J-Dog? But everybody's taste buds changed too over the years. There's stuff I didn't like as a kid.
There's a lot of shit now that I eat it as an adult that I never ate when I was a kid.
Right.
But there's some shit that still just tastes like
you too, J-Dog. I hope you have a good Thanksgiving too, buddy. But elk, it's like it's really good for you. It's a leaner meat. Ostrich the same way. Turkey,
like farm. That's funny. Hell yeah, no, it's gross. See, now I tried different shit, but yeah, it's man, and it is. I'm sure there's certain shit like if you prepare it right or do this or do that.
I don't know. I grew up on a farm, and we this guy they skinned a fresh lamb and cooked pork chops up, dude. That son bitch was good. Let me tell you, that's probably the best lamb I've ever had in my life. Fresh killed, fresh lamb chops, And I think it just depends on how it's cooked, I mean, it was cooked over grill and open fire and everything, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of it,
It's one of those weird things too, because I've watched a lot of cooking shows and they always talk about it's either, if you cook it a little bit too much or a little bit under, it's got to be just right or you're screwed. You know what I mean? It's like a timing thing. It's like, bang.
There's no such thing as buffalo. It's bison.
Thanks, man. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving yourself.
Buffalo's extinct. It's all bison now.
Yeah. Well, see, they started all that around here a long time ago, too. All the snow and shit. And that was crazy.
I just like to mess. You get so many people get all, oh, bullshit. That's goddamn buffalo. No, it's bison.
Oh, look at there. Buffalo's the best teeth in the world.
Well, I mean, like, if you get up around, like,
Oh, the only buffalo she wants are the ones that are stampeding across the streams.
Yeah, exactly. Buffalo Run. But you get up like around. There's a place right out in Wisconsin, right outside of Minneapolis, and they got a huge bison farm. Which buffalo, but it's bison. But I mean, they got thousands out there, and they actually had a white bison. One year, calf. And that was like the holy grail, like, oh God,
yeah,
that's like a sign. I'm thinking, I'll eat that son of a bitch just like I do a regular one. It don't make a shit to me, Now that was like the big deal, I mean, it had to be saved and everything else, I mean, yeah, Mr. J, you know what I'm talking about. It's heading out past like Stillwater over that way or whatever, across the bridge and into Wisconsin off of 90 or something like 94, something like that, and a big old bison farm out there.
Shit's Ecky.
Same with farm raised elk. I mean, elk is really good for you,
Oh yeah, so we farm raised elk. That's funny. You can go 20 minutes in the mountains around here. You can see elk all over the place.
Yeah, well, I mean, and that's just it, them guys like that. I know people that
it is funny.
They raise deer,
we have like
deer.
a little, huh?
I know people that raise deer, and they make money from their antlers because these deer they raise them. The deer sheds are so big they sell them for like $12,000, dude. If they're a perfect set of antlers that are like huge, and it's crazy. So.
Yeah, we got a big feeding station that's about a half an hour away too in the wintertime, and there's thousands and thousands of elk there. You can go there and feed them all. They come down from the mountains.
That's what the game warden told me. He told me it wasn't a good idea for me to be hunting over the feeding station. I'm like,
yeah,
whatever.
There is a story too of around here about our feeding station,
but that's bad. Guys that that go out there and dump like a half a ton of corn out there in their land, to get the deer coming in.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
Come in, yeah.
That's not good. Because
it's baiting. Yeah, they don't let you do that here either.
No, you can do it on off season. That's not what I'm getting at. It's not good to have 30, 40 deer eating. That's how that disease started going around in them deer because they'd eat in groups like that and then they get sick, Oh yeah, frog legs are good too.
Frog leg, talking Pixie about frogs. Elk and shit. Yeah, Pixie it's a little frogs. Gamey too. See, I've had like back in the day, my bosses used to they used to go hunting all the time, and they'd make a spicy pepperoni out of the elk meat, and those were pretty good.
Yeah, or like a round jerky stick,
Yeah, because by then you couldn't really taste what was in it anyway, because there's so many spices and weird shit in it. But it was tasty.
Yep, exactly, Mason. Chronic wasting disease. That's a bad thing too. And then if you eat that meat, it's not good on you. They actually were giving out licenses there one year around Wisconsin, a couple other states to shoot deer off season to bring them in to test them for that chronic wasting disease.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, you ever seen somebody with mad cow disease, dude?
I've seen some stories, yeah.
Yeah, that's no good on you. Makes you crazy.
See, that's why I don't eat all that crazy shit.
That's cow.
No, either way.
You eat hamburger, don't you?
Well, yeah, but it's not the crazy shit.
You don't know that.
I know. Well, no, they're pretty good. They're pretty fast on that shit nowadays. Somebody gets that shit now, all they say it on social media, and the next day, everybody in the whole damn world know they got it.
Just like that lady, she was buying some beef off of it. She's like, that ain't from a dairy cow, is it? I'm like, what? She goes, well, I don't want no milk in my beef. I'm thinking, you stupid. You're so stupid,
I want no milk.
I'm like, do you really think that's true? Oh. Like, hell no, them black Angus, them ain't no goddamn milk.
Oh, yeah, there was a story, wasn't it? I don't know if it was true or something, or it was in a call-in show or something, but there was a meme about it or something about the lady with something about the deer crossing. She'd wait every day talk about the deer or something crossing, or she actually thought it was for deer or some crazy, or no, what was it? It was damn it, now I can't remember what the joke was. It wasn't a deer crossing. It was No, never mind. I can't think about what it was. I had it, and then I lost it.
That's that big fail right there, just so you know.
It was. I can't remember what it was, though, because I thought it was the deer crossing thing, but no, she was really weird about it, but I can't remember exactly.
Well, if it's a joke, I'm sure it wasn't even real anyway, so.
Yeah, it was something weird.
Well, you just fucked that one all the hell, didn't you?
I did.
I mean, you was
I was
really
trying to remember.
I mean, god damn. I was really what you had me on the edge, and then you just.
I'm still thinking about it right now.
Do you need to go in another room? Come back
I
to help
can't.
you,
No,
or what?
it was some lady called into like a talk show or something, and she was talking about something, and it was.
The one that you're talking about is the lady who said that why do they have
Here we
deer
go.
crossing signs when the deer can't read the sign? Like.
Oh yeah, she was complaining about it or something.
So they should move the crossing sign somewhere else because the deer couldn't read them or something.
Yeah, it was something about the deer couldn't read the sign or something about the deer crossing sign. I can't remember neither. It was weird. Never mind. Either way, DMJ, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome, Mark. Welcome. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember what it was. It was something like that, though. Yeah. But what was? I can't remember what she was. What the deal was.
Do you need to
I
go
want to try
another?
iguana. They say it's pretty. It's just like chicken too, but.
Do you need to go in another room? Come back. Will that help your memory?
No, I think that's what ruined it.
Okay, there you go.
I think that's where the memory got disturbed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I believe you.
We were speaking about Thailand earlier. I got all excited.
That's funny.
Thailand, Thai stick. Oh yeah, that's where it came from.
A little Thai stick, huh?
Ah, it's funny. Oh, she said the deer need to cross somewhere where it's not so busy. Yeah, that's what it was. She wanted to move the signs to somewhere where it wasn't so busy or something. Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad somebody knew what the hell I was talking about, though. That's funny.
Thanks, Mason. I appreciate it. See, yeah, that's funny. Mason got a funny one.
I know. Damn, I was trying to I had it and then I lost it, and then, well, you know what happened. You got a lot of thoughts in there. I remember that. See, it's funny, but no, it was you had to listen to her. I think it was more than anything because she was like really serious about it. You know, it was like and it was just ridiculous what she was talking about. It was just insane. It was just funny. I'm glad somebody's with me though. Thanks for the backup. Because I went blank and shit. You know how that happens.
If it is, I didn't know it was going on, but I'll look on my pay-per-view. I get all that shit for free. I'll watch it.
Who's fighting?
Mike Tyson.
Is he actually fighting?
Yeah, he's been training. I know he's been training.
I seen that he was training and stuff, but I didn't know if he was really going to fight. Yeah, she was on. Hosts were roasting her. Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, it was a big thing for a while. It was all over all the news. Everybody's laughing about it. It was just, why'd you put us on the weird skinny label? See, is that your snake?
Yep.
Or is that same picture you stole?
Looks just like my snake, don't it?
I don't know. Can't tell anymore with you.
Same size. Everything. I can go pull it out. Why, you don't like being in the far screen? You want to be up front?
No, I don't know.
There you go.
I just asked. Good Lord, this guy. You don't make as much as that other fella. You can grow that beard out a little more.
Are you talking about Justin?
No, what?
From my animal house?
That guy's an asshole. He's a pretty good guy, though.
Yeah, it all depends on
what I'm gonna do. Oh.
It's a bit fight. They're supposed to have headgear on, and they can't knock one. I don't know. I bet Mike Tyson can knock him out with headgear on. What's up, Troy? Balls and strikes.
Are they wearing? They're gonna do headsets and shit?
I don't know. I know. That one guy.
Welcome.
That one. What's that one YouTuber? Him and his brother were on YouTube. He's wanting to fight Floyd. Yeah, wanting to fight.
Yeah, the blonde.
Floyd Mayweather.
I had his name too until you just said that. Somebody will say it. Yeah, the big tall blonde guy.
Yeah, him and his brother always do the goddamn things.
Yeah.
Either like him or don't. He's supposed to be wanting to fight. He's wanting to fight Floyd Mayweather. Jake Paul, or whatever his name. Ain't that his name?
I'm
Jake
not sure.
Yep, his name's Jake.
Yeah, it's like Paul or something like that, or something. His name or something.
Yeah, Jake Paul or something like that.
Yeah, something weird.
I don't care how old Mike Tyson is. I bet he knocks his ass out or bites his ear. One of the two.
Yeah, I'd still worry about him hitting you. Yeah, I mean, either way, it's gonna hurt. I think. Old or not, I'm sure he can still pack a punch.
Oh,
he looked pretty frisky in some of them videos too, boy. Like, holy shit.
He's one of the hardest hitters there was ever out there, dude. I'm gonna tell you.
That's the thing. I mean, the way he gets his body into shit, it's like it's gonna hurt, old or not, man.
I want to see him fight that Shaolin monk. I bet that Shaolin monk fuck him up. You ever seen him fight, dude?
Both guaranteed $10 million. No,
Yeah, that dude sat there one time, let that guy punch him in the face like 10 times. $10 million?
Dude. Good. I might fight Mike Tyson for $10 million.
I'll buy his ear off.
I would. I'll bite his toe. I'll bite his kneecap. Whatever I got to do to win.
Yeah, he could be. I don't know. It'll be a good fight either way. So he hits harder than his prime, huh?
That Butterbean, yeah, that big fella, yeah, he'll hit you good too. We called out the current heavyweight champ too, exhibition or not. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure if they get in the ring, they're gonna want to hit each other pretty good.
Oh
sure.
yeah, expert. You know it. It's you don't step in that ring without wanting to knock your goddamn opponent out. I mean that's just the
you're
bottom line.
You're gonna want to thunk somebody, you know.
I mean that goes back to don't leave it in the judge's hands. You know what I mean? You know, the call to draw a tie or whatever. You know, you want to make sure you get that W. You're gonna knock them out.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
You know.
See, that got really crazy in the MMA too with that whole, you know.
Well,
leave it in the ref's hands.
Oh well,
then I was going to happen.
You know what? If you knock them out and you lose, oh well, I'll still take 10 million lose and say I still knocked that punk ass out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got to miss a foot. I can't even run, so I'll just stand there and fight the fella. Screw it. 10 million? Hoo-wee. Knock me out. I don't care.
I'm going to get one lick in.
Yeah, I'm going to try. I don't care if I got to kick him in the junk and then punch him. I don't care. I'm getting
if I had to fight Mike Tyson, hey, when he said touch gloves, I'd jack that motherfucker right there. I got one in. Fuck you, you son of a bitch. Yeah, I would, too.
That's probably the only one I'm getting, but there you go. I do it for $1 million. Shit, I do a lot of shit for $1 million.
I bet you would.
I'd eat lamb. I'd eat lamb eyeball for $1 million.
Really?
She's like, would you eat lamb? I was like, I'd eat the eyeball of lamb for $1 million. I'd swallow that son bitch right in if I didn't have to chew it. I think I could be all right.
Yeah, I don't.
If I had to chew it a couple times, that would be different.
Guys like that, they don't know how to pull their punches. They're going to hit. They're going to hit to hit.
Oh yeah.
You know? I mean, it's just in your nature when you're a boxer or a fighter. To pull your punches, that's hard.
Well, even then, even in an exhibition fight, all it takes is one good one, and then the other guy says, that was a little harder than this. I'm going to give you one, too. And then, bang, then you got to fight. So it's all good. It'll happen either way.
For sure.
You know what I mean? You ain't going to go the whole fight with everybody thinking, oh, that was nice. That was nice. One of them's going to be too hard, even if they were trying to hold back, one of them was going to get a good shot and the other was going to, I'm going to get you back. And then that's where the fight started.
Oh, and I will give you all an update. Justin now is part of the ban group. He got banned and blocked, so he's part of my group now.
Man, that was the first time I've ever been blocked by somebody that I know of. That was rude. I didn't even have a raffle.
Guilty by association to me, huh?
Apparently, I don't know. I knew you were a bad seed. Hanging around with you was going to cause trouble. I just knew it. I knew it was going to bring drama.
You were the one getting all worked up there, not.
Well, because it's just dumb. It's just crazy. People trying to do their thing.
There's Pat and Penny now.
Pat and Penny Pythons, welcome. Why you got to yell at us? It is funny. I always use caps too on all my titles and shit. People say, "Why are you yelling at me?" It's like, "Why are you 12?" Like, shut up. I use caps so people can see it and it stands out, fool. And that's exactly why he did it.
It's not the guy we had on last week.
Oh no. This is past drama.
Yeah, way past drama. If you can figure out who isn't on our intro, then you'll know who it is.
Oh wow.
How about that?
I was going to say, should we give them a prize?
Yeah.
If somebody can figure it out?
No, because some of them probably already know who it is. I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, that's true. That ain't no fair. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's lost because I'm a freaking rock star. I said it. I said freaking.
Anyway. Now, that's a lie because I've even asked you. And you said you'd get back to me on a date, and you never did.
You can be on anytime you want. You want to be on right now? See, now, if you got rejected because you didn't talk to me.
No, I could have been. Because I asked him, he said, well, I'm kind of busy. Let me get back to you on a date. And he never did get back to me. I offered him all kinds of dates. And told him, anytime you want to come on, you let me know.
So he calls you out about it, and then you're blaming it back on him. Oh.
I'm telling him he was cool enough, and he is cool enough. I'm just saying. But I know he was. But I always know. He said he was pretty busy.
Shit, you got 2 channels. You can come on twice.
That's what I told him. I said, people are busy, got things going on. I just said, whenever you find time or you got some free time, because not everybody can jump on right now or whatever, or next week. It might have to be a month out or whatever.
Well, I got to make for the post for Friday, too. I'm not going to make too much of a post for tomorrow. I just want to pop on for just a little bit. You're coming on, right?
Should be able to.
Okay. What do you mean should be able to? You're part of the deal. We got to give away some shirts and stuff, some stickers. Wasn't Bad Blood going to give away a shirt, too?
Tomorrow? I don't know when he was going to do it. I can't remember.
I thought he said Thanksgiving. He said maybe. He was able to be here.
Well, he was one of a kind. Muhammad Ali.
Not even the same league. That's funny.
You sure you're gonna have time with all them women over there tomorrow?
There's it too, and then it won't be till later because Youth's going on. Didn't he go on at 5?
Yeah. So
it'll be after his. I don't want to.
Well, he could stay on for 2 or 3 hours. We could all jump on there for him if you wanted to.
We could do that too. It doesn't matter, just as long as I didn't even know if he was going to still stream on Thanksgiving or not.
Yeah, he said he was going. I thought he said him and his family or something we're going to jump on. I'm not sure. I thought that's what.
Well, he talked about his live. He made his video like he was doing his live like normal, I'm pretty sure. So right. I just figured, about 6:37 or something, we'll pop on for an hour or so, give away some shirts, You know, I mean, just hang out for a little bit, and you know.
Hell yeah, Pat and Penny. Yeah, I mean, that was a pretty good idea to do the dog training because I know a lot of people do watch the dog training videos. They're
Oh yeah.
pretty demanding right now. Have been for the last year. Ever since all them commercials about the guy having all them German shepherds standing on top of a goddamn fire hydrant, everybody's into it now. We got a big school down here that's close to me, a couple places. That guy, he says, I don't care if your dog kills everybody, doesn't like nobody, he goes, bring it to me. I'll have it trained. It's crazy. But
there's certain people that just have the knack for that.
Yeah,
shit,
they just have that knack.
Like,
But I mean,
yeah.
But it's cool. I mean, it's just a lot of it. I think is people get they get into a breed of dogs they don't know nothing about and don't realize that it's a you can't
Well,
just.
some dogs are a lot more stubborn than others too, depending.
Well,
on
right,
breed
but I
and
mean,
shit,
if you have labs all your life and you're good with them, and then you go to be getting into like cane corsos or mastiffs and different big breeds that take more experienced people. I mean, you need to understand that if you need to be the boss, and and some people can't, or they leave it locked in the goddamn cage all day while they're at work and come home, and then they're like,
well, that's the most part. A lot of people, it's like, my goddamn dog's out of control. It's like, well, yeah. When's the last time you exercised, dude?
Well, you
I bet dog training and like questions like that, I bet you really got to be harsh though. It's like, well, my dog's doing this. It's like, well, what do you do? Oh, it's in a kennel for most of the day, and then it gets to go outside for half an hour or something. It's like, well, run your damn dog, man. It's like,
well, they don't, socialize it. I think too. I mean,
exactly.
People go,
yeah.
If you've never took your dog to a dog park and he's just been in your house the whole time, he's gonna bark and be mean. I mean, that's just.
Oh yeah. Like Token, he's really good. Like, I mean, there was always certain things that I keyed with him, like the stairways and shit, because we live where we got stairways and shit. He knows not to go down the stairs unless in front of somebody. Like if you're walking down the stairs, how dogs will just run right by you. He will not do that. He stays right behind you each step as you go down, because shit like that. And there's just certain things that he'll do that some dogs won't.
You need to do some videos with the Malinois jumping,
because I've seen some. He's not Mr. Spunky, he'd rather take a nap than do.
I like watching them videos. You ever seen them? The Malinois, them some bitches to climb a goddamn building, jump.
Oh yeah,
I mean that one guy I seen him. He kind of hunched down. His dog jumped off him. That some bitch had to jump 30 feet in the goddamn air. I mean, they're crazy. They fly.
Yeah, there's crazy competitions for all that kind of shit too.
Oh, them dogs can jump and climb. There you go. I'm the boss of my house.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we got a cat too. That we got a cat. We she'll never be able to go outside or nothing, because if she went outside and heard a loud noise or something like that, she'd take off a certain direction. She'd lose where she was going. She's not smart enough to go outside. She'd never be able to go outside and make it back. But like Token, he's really good with sit, stay, all that kind of stuff, barking, that kind of thing. I got him trained pretty good to where he knows, like, if it's like a lady or something with a kid or something, he don't bark, or not as much until he knows what's going on. But if it's a crackhead looking fella,
like
he can bark at him all day.
I've seen, that's how with my mastiffs, they used to be the same way. Somebody can walk by the house, a kid or anybody, and they never bark, and then 5 minutes later, a different kid can walk by and go nuts. They know good and bad. They know what people are good or bad.
I had a chow when I was a little younger, and man, that dog was smart as a champ. It was funny because it was like one time it only happened about 3 times, but that dog was like, I mean, he'd do everything I told him to. Which was really weird because they're really stubborn. There was a couple things he wouldn't refuse to do. But that dog, when he growl at somebody, and he only did it about 3 times, and they're all like, "What's up?" It's like, I don't know, man, but I'm trusting him because he's only growled at like 3 people. So if he's growling at you, I don't like you neither. It's like it's like, well, can you tell him to go? It's like, no, you can either leave, because they'd come over to the house or something, and my dog would just sit there and look at him and growl, and it's like, yeah, you should probably leave, man. He don't like you, I don't like you. It's like, he's only done that like 3 times, so it's like, yeah, they're pretty good character. And so I don't like you much.
I think the best dog I had was just an old mutt dog, bitch dog,
Oh
Named
yeah.
her name was Useless, you know. But she was just useless, really, you know. That's why I named her Useless. But because she's only good to having puppies. But man, when I'm talking about a guard dog, dude, you pull in the driveway or something, she'd be at that door, you know, at your car door, you know,
Yeah.
and she wouldn't let you out unless I told her to, you know, which is, yeah, she's just an old useless dog. That's why I called her Useless. Because she'd always have puppies and be like, where the fuck are you running off to get puppies, you know? Getting pregnant all the
Yeah.
time. What?
Just you crack me getting pregnant all the damn time.
Well, she did. That's why I called her Useless.
That's funny.
You knew her name.
Hell yeah! So you got the whole stream talking about dog breeding or dealing with the dogs. Yeah, the chow was crazy too. It was like, he was the one where I could leave him in the car. He ate his food car. He lived in the car with me most of the time, and we were in the car so much. But yeah, you couldn't get nowhere near the car. If somebody like even got close, it was like, yeah, don't go by the car. You leave the keys in there running. It's like you can go to the store all you want, hour, it didn't matter.
And then there was one guy, he was, you know, he had a lot of money. He had one of them, um, his German Shepherd knew all the command, you know, in German actually, you
Yeah.
know, he talked to him in German and shit. It was pretty cool, you know.
It's funny. I told that shit to people about Toka too. They're all like, "Oh, he's such a sweet dog." It's like, yeah, one word in German, he'll take out your throat, and they're like, "Really?" It's like, maybe. It's not true, but I'll tell them that shit just because it's funny.
I don't know,
It's like one word and take out
unless
your
you're a
throat.
gypsy. If you're a gypsy, that dog won't turn on you. You didn't know that?
Okay, babe, what do you think? I
No.
haven't put it on there yet.
What dog turning on you? What are you talking about? Huh. That's cool.
Oh, you know, the
Looks
Peaky
good.
Blind. You remember the Peaky Blinders when he's in there and he told that dog, he goes, "Tell him to kill me," and he reached
Oh
down and
yeah,
petted the
yeah.
dog.
That was funny.
He
He
hollered at that
did
dog.
that. Yep. I remember that.
That dog just sat there and went from killer to puppy dog. He's like,
Nothing. Yep.
"Your dog ain't nothing. Tell him to kill me." He said. He even hollered at his dog.
I know.
Dog just
Go
sat
ahead and
there.
tell him to. And that guy got all nervous. You don't want me to tell him to or whatever. It's like, that's funny.
Mine will learn Hungarian.
Oh yeah, well, you can train him in any language you want. Just not, you just got to be consistent. I think that is the worst part about training dogs in general. Well, kids too. It's consistency. If you tell them no once, you got to tell them no forever. You can't let them get away with it once and then, and then like with they're trying to do the bathroom thing. They always try to correct them afterwards. If you don't catch them actually doing it and then try to correct it when they're actually doing it, most people, it's like, oh, there's a poop, and try to chase them around an hour later. That dog don't know what the hell you're chasing him about. You know what I mean? Oh, he knows. No, he don't. If you catch him in the act, then you can correct it. But if you don't actually catch the act and it's after the fact when they're trying to discipline him and shit,
Well, some people don't take, it takes time to, and if you're not going to put the time and dedication into training, it's going to be a while, I mean.
But it's shit like that. It's like, it's like you got to catch them when they're doing it. If you're yelling at them 2 hours later because you just got home from work, they don't know why you're yelling at them. It's like people don't understand that though. I try to tell people that. It's like
I
catch them doing it.
I train my kids like I did my dogs. Every time they go do something, you go, eh. They just, that's universal word right there, Eh.
Yep, give them the old snap.
Yep.
That's like Toki, when we're out in the yard and shit, he'll look at somebody's going and shit, and if he goes to bark and I don't want him to, all I got to do is just snap my fingers and he'll stop, like, and then he'll go about his business. So he's a pretty good dog when he wants to be, but they're all hard. I think they all have their little hard-headedness on certain things.
Yeah, and some like some people, not the other people. I mean.
Well, that's true too. Yeah, if the dog don't like you, you're screwed anyway.
Well, he just, I mean,
Atomic,
they
welcome.
listen to some people. So, welcome, Atomic.
But yeah, and and that's about the, what. You know what would actually make money is like, they always show people training all these big dogs. do some videos about training them little ones. People let little dogs get away with murder. They're always pissing all over the place. Oh, he pooped. Look how cute it is. And it's like, no, and oh, he can't hold it or he can't do this. It's like bullshit. People never train little dogs because they act like, oh, they're just little. They can do whatever they
Yeah, they
want.
do. There's videos on YouTube where people train them all the time.
Train little ones?
Yeah.
I never see nobody with a trained little one. Little ones are always rampant and do whatever the hell they want.
No.
Damn little dogs. They're a nuisance.
That's just because most people look at the big dog videos because that's why, you know. But there's people that actually do channels about training
It's funny.
all sets of dogs.
People
You know,
let little dogs get away with murder. It's like, oh, look, it's so cute. It just peed over there. Oh, but it's only so small. I don't give a shit.
Or the people that throw puppy pads all over the house because they're too lazy to potty train them to go outside.
Oh, yeah, I can't stand that. Yeah, Zach, welcome. Yeah, it's like,
Zach?
if you're not gonna take the time to at least potty train and shit like that, don't get a dog.
I mean, I understand if you got a litter of puppies or something in there, you know.
And well, yeah, exactly. No, that's all good. But you know, and that's another thing too. It's like if you can train a dog, and I use this theory too. It's like if you can train a dog to piss on that little pad, you can just train it to not piss in the house. You know what I mean? But it's funny at my work when I had Token, and it is funny because I bought one of it's like a little grass piece, and it had a filter and a little thing that they could actually go and piss on. And like if you lived in an apartment building or something, you can get upstairs or something. But yeah, and I trained that dog to where he pissed on that pad up until he got so big, you know, he couldn't. But when he was a puppy, I trained him to use that little grass thing, and it was fine. He went over there to use the bathroom every time. You know, but it's like people don't take the time to actually train them to do anything. You know, it's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, or you'll see somebody go on like Craigslist or something like they'll have like 2 dogs and be like, well, we're giving this dog, you know, selling this dog, but because we can't have dogs, but yet they're keeping their other dog. You know, I mean, like, no, you just don't want, it's too much for you.
But it is funny how many people will try to train them to piss on a pad and won't train them to piss. It's like, just use the same energy and train it to piss outside. You know, it's like, why do it twice? Then you got to train it twice. You got to train to piss on the pad, and then eventually you got to train not to. Especially if it's a big dog, because it's like,
or leave them in a kennel all day long while you're at work, and they do everything in there. You know.
Oh yeah, that's
I mean,
just nightmare. Yeah.
But I've got dogs that were in a kennel before, and then they think they got to go in, and I'm like, I just put it up. I'm like, no, you're good. You know, I mean. Yeah. And they might pee one time, or you just teach them no, we're going outside, and then they get the gist of things, you know. Hell, I've had my dog wake me up in the middle of the night, calling me 3 in the morning. Hey, dude, I need to go.
That's the thing. if you catch him and correct it quick enough, and actually catch him in the act, and actually do something about it, then don't go, oh look, the puppy's peeing, you know, and act like it's cute, and actually tend to it right away. Potty training is really easy, really. I mean, if you catch them soon enough, especially if you get them young enough, you know. But
yep, you're right. People are lazy, so you always make money at it. You're right, absolutely. I mean,
that's no shit. It's a never-ending market too. I mean, it's never going to go away. I mean, that market will always be there. I'm sure, you know, because people don't. You know, it's like. They'll spend, you know, twice as much effort screaming at the dog about it instead of just taking half of that much effort and just doing something about it. It's like, you know, it kills me. I don't know.
Yeah, the pig don't even go to the bathroom in the house.
Yeah, I know people that train pigs. Yeah, that to use boxes and shit.
Rabbits the same way.
Oh yeah, ducks, rabbits were trained to use the box. But yeah, it's funny. I don't know. It goes just like with snakes and shit like that too. It's like people buy a snake and it's like, well, I don't know if I can feed it this mouse. Well, you already screwed up. Keep the freaking mouse and sell the snake to somebody else. It's like you already fucked up. It's like you should have figured that before you bought the damn animal. You know, you don't have. That's like me when I bought Token. That was one of the agreements. I even talked to my boss and all that. And I said, look, this dog has to come with me to work for at least the first 6 months. I said, I can't leave him at home. I'm not going to own a dog and then have it in a kennel and all this stuff. He has to be with me this first, you know. And it was no big deal because I got my own office and all that shit. But I just cleared it with him, you know. I said, because I'm not going to buy a puppy and invest all this time, you know, and money into it and not, you know, train it the way I want. And then it's at home all the time by itself. And so, yeah, I made sure with him, you know, that I made the time to train him and do stuff right.
Oh yeah.
Well, and Dick's so cool anyway.
But yeah, my bosses were cool about it and all that. But I double checked with them, and I was like, I'm gonna get this puppy, but I gotta, because I hate, you get them. If you could take a vacation for a few weeks or something when you first get a puppy or something, but man, you gotta spend time with them.
Has anybody in here ever bred rabbits?
No.
What do you mean no? You answering for the whole chat?
I was just saying, is there anybody in here ever bred rabbits? I said no.
Nope, nobody in here done it. Okay, I'm just
you're talking about no ball busting, and then you want to bust balls. Like, Jesus.
Welcome, Annette.
This guy. How you feeling?
Loosen up a little bit over there.
Oh, I'm very loose, very loose. I'm about to go take a
Okay,
break.
so how often do they have litters, and how big of litters do they have? I mean,
well, it better be a lot, because isn't that the old, do it like a jackrabbit kind
well,
of thing?
I want to know, like, from the time they.
Oh, DMJ's bred him.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Or he's currently, but I think he said he did. His dad did back in the day too. So.
I mean, like if you breed a rabbit, how long does it take before she has babies, and how many babies, and how often? Because because
eventually you're gonna might need to know.
Maybe sooner than or later, because I could feed them babies. The kits are half a pound or whatever.
Oh yeah,
so it'd be better than rabbits or than rats. It produce every 30 days, 6 to 10. Okay.
Holy shit.
So probably two females then, probably, and one male. Would probably be a good.
Start breeding some rabbits.
Yeah, because I'd like to get them off of rats now. I could feed them the kits, babies, and then just work them up from there and just eliminate the rats altogether. Because it'd be no bigger than feeding a rat anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And then if I can once my ASS start going, I'll probably pretty well be eliminating the bigger rats and just doing ASS. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for the balls, and then the rabbits for the retake.
12 weeks there, 6 pound bunny is good.
Nice. Yeah, Noodles and Tails, welcome.
Which would be fine, because whatever gets too big at the current time, I could either sell off or freeze. So, and I could always separate them. And if I got too many, I could always separate the male. So, you know what I mean? With just two females. So,
well, same thing, yeah. Uh, 12 weeks there, 6 pounds, 6 pound bunnies.
Hey, that's 3 months. So,
yeah, he eats them. He doesn't feed them to the snake.
Well, I'm wanting to feed.
Oh, he says he keeps the male separate.
I mean, how long do you leave the male in there to breed? One day or what? I mean.
They just jackrabbit it like on TV. No, just I don't know.
It's been 30 minutes and the dad is gone. Or 30 minutes and the deed is done. So
deed is done, yeah. Nice. Have you ever seen like tarantulas? It's like 10 seconds or some goddamn thing. They'll go and it's done. It's like, are you kidding me? It's insane how fast.
I know you're brave one, Moto, dude. I've seen live feedings on some rabbits. That's some God Almighty. The noise some of them rabbits make is shivering, and then I've seen some people have their snakes tore the fuck up from a goddamn rabbit.
Well, them rabbits get big enough, man. Them back legs are.
Well, yeah. I mean, if they get them legs loose, they will rip your snake.
Well, that's like back in the day. I made the mistake, because my snake wouldn't eat, and I think I tried a gerbil one time. Man, I said that it snatched the gerbil, but the gerbil jumped up, smacked the snake's head on top of the cage. Man, them gerbils don't mess around. They're the same thing. I mean, because they got them big back legs that's just powerful.
I'll feed all frozen thawed, because just the fact that it's just
yeah.
I think it takes some of the aggression down on them too, especially when you're going to get a snake and reticks get big. You don't really want to, I mean, or
I
freshly
only had
killed
one
anyway.
string. We breed giants. I was just reading the comments.
Oh,
Males are 18 or 16 to 18 pounds. Damn. You might want to get a different species of rabbit, because I'm sure that it all depends on kind of what rabbit what rabbit
they
you
got
raise
them
too.
one rabbits, them Flemish giants or whatever. Them things are freaking huge, dude.
Gerbils and hamsters. Yeah, I've never tried a hamster, but I know them damn gerbils got like back legs like a goddamn little kangaroo. Them little suckers. It did. I remember back in the day. I swear, I tried the gerbil, and I think it ended up eating the gerbil, but it took a couple times because that gerbil, he grabbed it the first time and it just jumped up, smacked his pink head. See, I wish back then I would have had a video camera on. That shit would have been a 1,000,000 view video in a minute.
Yeah, that's just too much work for me to trim their nails. I'd just rather just do that and then stockpile them up in my freezer and then take them out when I need them.
Yeah, definitely I trim the nails because those things are brutally strong, man.
All right, Annette, thanks for stopping in.
Hope you're feeling better. How's that pizza? Are you starting to feel bad yet? She's got to eat something to make her feel bad to be able to find out what's wrong with her.
What do you mean?
Weird. It's true. I exactly what I just said.
I mean, she don't feel good, so she got to eat to make.
Well, yeah. She's got a weird stomach. She don't know what it is yet. They don't know what's wrong with her. Yeah, it's been funky for a long time. So they got a little hose in her to monitor inside of her. So now they want her to eat something that'll agitate her to where then they can monitor what happens.
That's why she's in Seattle.
That's why, yeah. Okay. I'm not sure if I was supposed to tell her business, but it ain't weird. It's not like, it's just a thing in her nose.
Well, it could be something.
But hopefully they'll figure out exactly what's wrong, and then she don't, because it's very uncomfortable. If she eats.
Could be like a Crohn's or something like that. Where certain food really rips you up and shit. Crohn's disease.
Yeah. Not yet, Dad. So it hasn't got her yet. But like she's got to avoid pizza. So tonight she got to eat pizza. So she was gouging down on her like favorite food that she's unable to eat. So that was probably pretty good. But it's like bittersweet because she knows it's she knows it's coming, kind of.
Almost like an ulcer or something, or allergic reaction.
It's kind of weird, yeah. She's only ate one slice. Well, yeah. Well, I probably wouldn't have ate too many myself, but it's kind of weird how they,
You could do it. You could do a fresh killed rabbit though too, Moto. They'd eat that. I guarantee if it was freshly killed, not frozen, you fresh kill it just for the safety. I guarantee he'd eat that. Did you see Dingo, that guy that's got that channel, Dingo Dinkerman or whatever, does all the venomous?
No.
No, he's got he's pretty big. He's from another country or whatever, but
yeah.
He had 2 goat kits give to him, and they wouldn't eat it. So he started out with a big giant or Flemish rabbit. I mean, a big one to his retic. And then it ate that, and then he put the goat head in there, and it ate 2 goats in that rabbit, dude.
Oh, Jesus. Like choo-choo train, did they call it or whatever? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a 20-something foot freaking retic, dude.
I did that to my pinstripe because he would never eat. So I would get a little one started, and then I'd take another one right afterwards, and just kind of, and it helped him eat,
I got you in that.
They just keep going. They just like.
Yeah. Well, if you watch Jay from Prehistoric Pets, he had that boa that come in there, and he was just forcing like chicken legs or something. I mean, just forcing this thing down to eat because it hadn't ate for so long or whatever.
Yeah,
he must have gave it like 10 goddamn legs or something, dude. He's just stuffing goddamn. I was like, God.
Well, when an animal gets to a certain point where it's gonna die either way, extreme measures, man. Shove whatever you can down its throat.
It's eaten now, Yeah, but they were like baby goats, I mean, like kits
I think it was Tyndall. The first time I seen somebody actually feed a chicken leg to a ball python, I thought that was crazy, but they ate it. Yeah. I've seen a couple of people since then, and he's got a video out there. He feeds a damn ball python's chicken leg. He had 2 or 3 of. I swear to God, a chicken leg, or
I could see maybe quail or something like that, but I mean,
no, it's a huge chicken leg. He's got a video. I swear, I've seen it a couple other times too. And it does give them its bone and meat. I mean,
Well, I mean, I've seen them
technically,
feed.
if they eat it, but it's
I've seen them
and
do
then,
chicks and stuff like that, but
dude, he's got a video. I swear. I bet Justin's seen
yeah,
it.
he did.
Justin,
He
have
said
you seen the
Ed
video of
Tyndall.
Tyndall?
He did. He said Ed Tyndall feeds his snakes chicken legs.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I just seen that. He did. I think it was the first one, and he had a couple snakes that grabbed onto it, wrapped it up. He jiggled that leg, and it was like, oh my god, are you serious? And it was like it ate it, and I thought, well,
like one you just buy in the grocery store.
A freaking chicken leg, like before you cook it, before the one like KFC, man, a chicken leg.
Yeah, just like the ones they feed like monitors, but yeah,
No
I mean, that's
bullshit.
crazy.
A full chicken leg, yes, yes. Like you'd see prehistoric pets feeding his alligators.
Yeah,
It's like the chicken pieces. Yeah, it was a big chicken leg, right? I mean, the snakes ate it. It
he
was
goes,
crazy.
yep, I gotta see that from the store. Huh?
Yeah, like straight chicken, like 2 for the snakes and 8 for dinner. I don't know, you know what I mean? It was like, I thought it was crazy. A couple of them looked at him, you know, you could tell they were all like, man, they ain't gonna eat that chicken leg. But he did have a couple that actually took the chicken legs, man.
That's crazy.
Physically grabbed it, wrapped it up, took the chicken leg. I mean, it was crazy.
I mean,
He's like, I'm pretty sure, yeah. It was a while back, but yeah. Tyndall did it. I was thinking to myself, he must not have been able to get rats for a little while or something, you know. Something must have been, you know, because if you can't get rats for a while, you got to feed them something, you know. It's like, or he was just trying to get the video out of it, you know. So who knows? But yeah, it was weird. I thought to myself, though, it's bone, cartilage. I mean, meat. I mean, I guess it would keep the snake alive. I mean, it ain't gonna hurt it none. I mean,
he said some of them even eat chicken breast. I mean, I could see a big snake maybe doing that, but you know, like I've seen like big retics and shit. They eat whole chickens, you know. But you got to watch it. You can't watch feed whole chickens. You know, like you said, you got to trim the beaks down and the spurs because that'll hurt your snake. You know.
Yeah, and you think too, because I think the one that I watched eat the damn thing ate it from the big end, and it was like, well, damn, it probably would have been easier if you started at the little end of that chicken leg. You know, it was like, holy shit, man, it was crazy.
Well, no, think about it. When it gets down to a rat, what's the tail's the smallest part of the rat? You see what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
It gets smaller.
Well, No, it was weird. I was just thinking, you know, it was like chicken. I was like, what?
That's crazy.
And then, you know, I've had that in the back of my mind forever. I thought to myself, well, damn, you know, like if something did happen to my rodents or something, or if something was whack and I couldn't get any rodents, or, you know, I'd probably go buy some chicken legs.
Well, you can get baby chicks.
I'd probably buy drumettes, though.
You know, you can get chicks and quail and, you know, stuff like that too, though, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, even a fresh born baby rabbit is small, dude. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. You know, I mean, there's alternatives.
Hey, I mean, it's all the requirements. I mean, it's not like it's gonna hurt them, I guess. I mean, it's better feeding them tofu. At least it was real meat and bones. You know what I mean? I give them that. You know, it's like
some bitch shitting out a chicken leg.
Yeah. Well,
no meat on it.
You think it would take probably longer to break down the chicken bone than, like, you know, mice and rat bones. But then again, you know, if you feed a whole rabbit, I mean,
yeah, baby duck, just make sure if it's an actual whole duck, just make sure the beak and all that's trimmed, you know, because anything that's like got a beak on it, you know.
Oh yeah, they're gonna fight back. I mean, even the rats and mice. Even
if it's frozen thawed. Well, I'm saying it's sharp. It can rip them open.
Oh
you
yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
You know, it can rip them open because of the beak. You just got to break, you know, trip it off and file it down, you know, is what I'm saying.
But that's what kills me too when you see them damn things out in
the wild. Yeah, but
when they take those, what are the gazelle or some damn thing with them 2 freaking antlers that are like this far, and it's like, how the hell is that thing swallowing that? You know, it's like you'd think one of those would poke out somewhere.
Well, yeah,
crazy.
And
Is it the gazelle or whatever? It's got the big 2 horns that go back.
But that's in the wild. But we don't know if something like that doesn't affect it later down the
Well,
road.
no,
You know?
well, no. Yeah, I'm just saying. No, I mean, I've seen some National Geographic shit. It's like, no, that's gonna poke out somewhere. You think it would, but it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, whew. Get you some of them nutria rats
Oh, those things are huge.
they got
Isn't
down
that
like
that weird?
Louisiana.
Isn't that the ones where you can shoot them and shit, and they hunt them and all that shit because they're
In Louisiana, they do.
Yeah, can't you get paid to hunt them or something?
Yeah.
Big ass
They're like
freaking
a
rat-looking
groundhog,
thing.
pretty much, basically. That's what they look like.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, about the size of a groundhog.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, that's like the goddamn states like New York got them goddamn rats that are the size of cats. Man, I don't want to mess with one of those.
Yeah, they were. That was on the Discovery Channel the other day. They were talking about looking for the big rats.
Yeah, I think they do eat fish. Don't gardener snakes eat fish?
Garter snakes eat fish. Yeah,
Yeah.
and like white, anything like a white fish. You know, like tilapia, stuff like that. You know.
I'll be right back. Oh yeah, well, like Irondogg too. They say Irondogg, his species, the mangrove monitor, they'll dive the deepest in water to get fish, but I can't get him to eat them out of his water bowl.
They a lot of the colubrids do eat fish, you know, so which is nice. That's why a lot of people have like garter snakes. Is why they actually raise them is because they don't have to raise rats. You know, that was the big plus for them. You know, is they don't have to have rats to survive. They can feed them fish, so which is a big plus to some people. You know, because you know, like us who got ball pythons or Burmese or retics or you know anacondas or boas. I mean, you got to have rats and then go up to either guinea pigs or you know bunnies or pigs. You know. Oh yeah, moccasins, water snakes. They eat all that kind of stuff. Which is, you know, I mean, which is kind of good with snakes, you know. I mean, frogs and stuff like that too. So, I mean, there's all kinds of a diet you can give them with garters and bull snakes, colubrids and stuff, you know. Which is can be a lot easier to keep, you know, especially if you know, fish is cheap. I thought you wanted a Mojave Inchi or whatever. Are you wanting to get a second one to eventually just to breed them, or are you just wanting a second one as a pet, Mr. J?
What is the name of the lady I'm doing the Western thing for? And she said, well, her name's Diana, but everyone calls her Di because the other one's name is Diana too. And I go, the other one? This was the one that you're doing an article for. Her name's Diana, and they're married. And I go, they're married and they're both named Diana. And she goes, yeah. And I go, oh my God, that's weird. Right. And so, because I told her, I said, I was looking at it and missing something.
Inchi Mojave is your dream snake?
Yeah. And I told her, I go, do you want me to send you a picture of what I'm doing, or do you want me to surprise? She goes, yeah, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I go, she goes, what do you decide to do? And I said, yeah, me too. I said, I thought the Western one was going to be the hardest one for me to do, but actually.
Fire Inchi Mojave. Well, you know, there's you know, Going Newport might have something like that. I mean, he has a lot of Mojave, or even you know, GHI Mojaves are nice too, dude. Them are really nice. I like the Mojave GHIs. I think that's a good looking snake. Well, I think even Heather has some Mojaves. Reach out here to some of these people in the chat. I'm sure they can. Some of them are producing something like that. So
5-inch Mojave. What?
That's his dream snake. I said even like a GHI Mojave. I said like going Uper or Heather. A lot of them work with the Mojave. They might be able to have something come close. He's wanting to get a second snake. So
there was a weird looking one at the pet store. It looked like a champagne, but with a solid stripe kind of thing. It was really weird.
Well, some of them, I see some of the champagnes have that early on, and they kind of
wanted
lose
like
it.
$300 for it.
Huh.
But it was about the size of my pinky, man. I bet that thing wasn't no more than about 40 grams. It was a small snake.
That's probably why
it didn't look skinny, but it just looked small. You know what I mean?
Probably why that stripe was so noticeable, though. They kind of lose it, I think, as they get older.
Well, like mine's got the sections, that are got the pieces and shit. But this one was weird. Let me see.
Yeah, Mojave Lessers are nice too. Banana pie or banana. Hey, you can get them all day long. I'm sure you can get some.
I really don't like the light colored pies like that. I like the darker colored ones.
I mean, I like some of the light colored pies like that. I mean, depending on what it is. I mean, like the candy pies are nice. The banana pies are nice. It just depends on if you want a high white, low white, medium white, how much pattern you want on your snake. I mean, I think that has a lot to do with it too.
I think I like the more it's just the darker contrast is cool.
Right.
That's my attraction. I think is more of because it's so drastically different from the dark to the white.
But then you get like a spider pied. It's the head is got color and the rest of it's white.
White, yeah, that's weird. Yeah.
So I think Mojave kind of does the same thing a little bit too. They're not real patterned, but banana rainbow.
Banana rainbow. Also have 2 male heckles. Nice.
On Monday, we got JT from Sophisticated Serpents on here. He's going to show off his Monday.
On Monday.
He's going to show off. He's got that cow ball python.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I thought that was Saturday's guest.
No, it's Monday.
Oh, right.
Hill Jack. What's up, Daniel?
Saturday.
Yeah.
Anyways.
And then DNA Reptilia is Monday. Friday.
Friday. I already got the thumbnail for that. I'll do an Instagram post and stuff later tonight when we're done with this.
Cool.
I was going to do a video for Saturday, but I don't think I'm going to do a video. If I do, I'll probably do another short maybe. And that video is a short, damn it. Which is good, and then it's kind of bad. But it is what it is.
But you're going to get, I'm telling you, a short video with you.
Yeah, but it's in the analytics, though, as the short.
Oh, when you go to look at the analytics on that video?
Yep.
It's cool.
Because it wasn't the first day, and I was hoping it wasn't, actually. But it's one of those bittersweet things. It'd be nice if it wasn't, because then you're going to get paid for every view. But knowing now that it's just the short, it's nice that it will draw some attention towards the channel, but, you don't get no pay from it, so.
Well, it's just there. That's was your goal.
It is, yeah. Yeah. Well, I wanted to get one and get it on the shelf, they call it. But I don't know if you're on there all the time or if you're on there for a little bit and then they take you off. Does it go back, I mean, I don't understand how if it's declared a short now, I mean, like we talked about, if somebody watches it through the channel, does it still count as like a video view? If they see it through the shorts, then obviously you don't get any watch time from it. So it's still going to make something. It's just not going to make what it could if it was.
If you watch it, if it's like your subscribers and they go watch it on your channel, then it counts. It's when you watch it through the short is when it doesn't. But
yeah, in the analytics, it's 57% of the traffic it's from shorts. So it's actually deemed a short video now. So
cool.
But
I wonder how that works too. Is it like
it's one of those things that's like you hope it's not going to be a short, but it's like whatever.
Is it going to like
getting attention?
Is it going to hit the shorts today and then it plays and then tomorrow there's 100 more in front of it and then the next day 100?
Exactly. That's what I don't know how it works.
Back. I mean, I don't know either. So, and it might just be randomly throw it up there. I mean,
yeah, but it's going to turn into everything else, though. It's all going to be about if it's all this attention for these 60-second videos,
then
which is all good to try to. Well, I know, but to try to compete with the other people. But that's what made YouTube different from all them other platforms is because you can't get true content in 60 seconds. I don't give a shit what you do.
Yes, you can, Moto. So, you can produce a morph that will have no normals, even if you compare it to normal. I mean, it depends on what you're putting to it. I mean, I paired a lemon blast to my normal girl last year just because she's big, and I got 10 eggs and I only pulled like 2 normals off of the 10 eggs. The rest of them were pinstripes, pastels, or
that's
lemon
one of
blast.
those things that you could get, 9 normals in one.
But there's also morphs that act like a super. So if you breed it, it won't have no norms. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
So, if it acts like a super, then you can breed it to it. Welcome, Andrew. How you doing? But so it just depends on what you put to it. I mean,
yeah. How's Andrew tonight? We were kind of talking on his video too about the short because he did the little short and it's like, why not? You might as well try it. But it's like I said, it's that bittersweet kind of shit. If you get a little attention on the video, you think, yeah. But if it's only from the shorts, then it's like,
well, but it's made to help you get views and subscribers. Yeah, that's what it's made for. And they tell you that's what it's made for. And if somebody watches it on your channel, you're still getting watch hours. And if you're monetized, you get paid for it. It's just through the shorts that
Yeah.
But so it's still the same thing. I mean, in a sense, you're putting yourself out there to get more people to look at your channel that way because they put the subscribe button and everything there for you. I mean,
yeah, it was funny. I've seen a couple that don't have the subscribe buttons. It's like you'll be rolling through, and it's like every now and then one won't have it, and it's like I wonder if there's something weird with that.
I don't know. Doing good. But I mean, I guess, you have to watch more videos from that channel to find out. I don't know. Ask questions. I can't do all the research for you all the time. I'm only one guy. I'm only one guy, Justin.
Oh, God. Doing all the fuck research.
What's up? And you're not late, buddy. You're never late. You showed up.
Welcome, Todd. We got old ball buster over here, just rolling the show here.
I mean, I can only do so much.
And me too.
Exactly. See, so as a team, we got to work together.
Oh, now it's a team.
Yes.
You sounded like it was an I over there a minute ago. Now it's a team.
It's a partnership.
Yeah, but it's a bittersweet deal.
What, this partnership or your video?
No, the video. It's not doing as good today as it did yesterday.
Well, but you know what? Tomorrow maybe it hits a lot,
Yeah, you never know.
I mean, I guess that's the But you know, it's something that's new too. But I see it when I went there on my phone when it come out. I seen a lot of channels that I'd actually watched videos from, you know, on there. You
Yeah.
know, and then I've seen some I had never seen before, of course. But so it's showing me that people are trying to do it. But um,
I mean, it's all good to try to get, it's, I don't know if it's going to, the reason why it blows up so much in the other platforms is because that's all they have is 60-second videos. I don't know how it's going to work with a platform that has, you're trying to attract them to places that, they would like 8 to 10 minute videos, because of ads and that kind of shit. It's going to be hard to transfer them over because if they're always watching the shorts, it's really going to do it. The true content viewer is not a lot of good, because even if they're subscribed, they got to watch the videos that you make, outside of your short to make it worthwhile.
oh yeah, lethal combos. There you go. Yep. Some combos you can't breed together. You know, they'll be lethal. Some combos you breed and the females, be infertile. You know, so
It's so weird too because I don't know nothing about a lot of them. Or as far as I know, which ones don't put together for the most part. But I mean, I never researched into a lot of the things. But it's weird how they say that like the babies make it all the way until they come out of the egg and then they
that's
die.
what's the really weird part, dude.
It's the hugest mystery. It's like, why in the hell would you? Why? How can it go that long and then just?
Mr. J,
Weird.
don't be sorry. You're not asking stupid questions. You're here to learn.
Yeah.
It's not a stupid question if you don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
especially if it's about animals.
If you're asking a question and you're learning something, it's not stupid because you might have just saved yourself or somebody else the misery of breeding them together and finding out the hard way when they did all that work to find out that their babies didn't make it. And that's a good video to do every once in a while. Just these refreshing videos. I know we know a lot, and a lot of people, but with all this newcomer, it's good to do refreshing videos on just the general, stuff that you shouldn't do. I mean, because there's always new people coming in this hobby, And
exactly, Todd. Exactly.
Yes. So
the only dumb one is the one that's not.
Yep. Desert gene doesn't. It just makes the female infertile, correct?
They said kills the female. That's weird.
Yeah. So you don't ever have to say, "Hey, that's a stupid question." It ain't a stupid question.
Nope. Well, this guy come up with a couple every now and then.
If you're talking about Justin, then maybe, but that's even better.
Oh, yeah.
It ain't stupid, then it's just maybe telling the truth. And it says
my God. Let it flow.
I
Go
can tell
ahead.
a female. Yeah, it can kill a female, and it can tell a female she can't lay eggs. Yeah, I knew it was infertile. I wasn't sure if it could kill her too. I knew the females are infertile. That's why I asked. I'm just feeding off you, Justin. This is what you've created.
Wow. Nice.
I never used to be this way. I never used to be this way. Yeah, you're right. I never used to be this way. I used to be this way.
Oh my God. The bullshit is thick. I need some boots. I need some boots, babe. Some waist size. It's getting thick in here.
Some waist size. I need some mucks, baby. Some mucks.
The stage is filling up with shit as we speak. That's funny.
Does it happen to have a good period and still get infertile?
Well, I'm sure anything can happen. I mean, you're always going to get some weirdness every now and then.
I mean, it's like a lot of people this year. In fact, they had their pied clutches were duck-billed or
Yeah.
just funky,
A
and
rash of weird shit. Yeah.
and somebody was thinking that there might be a line of pieds that is not
Doing up everything.
compatible with another line of pieds. It's but who knows? I mean, people. I mean, but it could be because it was a lot of pied clutches that it happened to.
Yeah. Well, wasn't it all het pied clutches though? It wasn't visuals. They were all het.
I can't remember.
I thought it was the hets were the ones that seemed to be the issued ones.
It could be.
Something.
It could be.
I don't see why
But
a het would be any more
But
issue
I've seen
than
a lot
visual,
of people have issues this year. Like Rob, his female laid that whole clutch she had last year, and he had to assist every baby on that clutch. And then I've seen a lot of people having wrapped umbilical cords this year. But I mean, it could just, you blame it on a weird year, but it could just be something that just this was
Well, yeah, but I mean, when you hear about a certain thing happening a bunch of times,
but I think more people are being transparent nowadays, and I think that's the big thing. Where a lot of people have not been transparent, so you haven't seen it in the past as much as you do now, because more people are wanting to bring it out and try to educate. Where in the past, nobody shared that stuff. They didn't want to show all the bad of the hobby. So I think that's why you see it more nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
Because, most people never used to show stuff like that, I mean.
Well, and still, to be honest, I mean, it's still not the easiest feat just doing even what we're doing.
Right.
I mean, not everybody just gets out live and goes, hey, come watch, I mean.
Right. And, and that all goes back to where a lot of people just never wanted to share anything with you, so they're not going to show you the bad or the good, Anymore usually comes from one animal, and they're also inbred. They need to mix up the genetics a little bit. Exactly. And they're putting so many different.
And then that could be
there's so many different genes, with JKR having like 5 hits in one animal, dude. I mean, and then this, and then having, you get to a point where you're breeding this snake and that snake, and there's 8 different morphs in play. Goddamn, now you got to identify it. I still think a 2-gene animal or a 3-gene animal looks way better than some of these ones that they're putting 7, 8 genes into.
It's just whack to think 10, 20 years from now, somebody's going to have some goddamn snake. And if they did breed it, it's going to come out with 8 different genes in it or some damn thing. Mm-hmm. All these different babies, they didn't even know that were even in there. It's like,
well, that's a lot. Shit. I mean, 5 recessive hets in that thing. I mean, that's crazy, dude.
Oh, yeah. They just keep stacking them on.
It is pretty true across the board. I mean, with berms and retics too, some can have drop eyes, bug eyes. I believe the all white retics they could actually they can just die off just for no reason. They're high dollar. They're I forget the damn name of the morph now, but there's a white one that's like your bells or whatever. And they'll tell you that there's one guy that he has a guarantee on his that if something would happen, that he'll replace it if it dies in under a year. I mean, because they're high dollar snakes. I mean.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean that's the whole thing now. Is how many can you cram in there without getting the white snake?
But I think retics.
How much shit can you get together?
I believe retics, though, you can cram a lot more genes into them. Than you can a ball python, because hell, look at Jay from Prehistoric Pets.
When you watch enough of Jay's videos,
genes in this thing, I'm like, what?
Yeah, when he's spitting out genes in some of these, after a while, it all sounds like all the same names, because it's like
welcome, Venom, happy Thanksgiving.
It's like holy shit, he just goes this, that, and another, blah 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 blah, and I think this, that, and another. It's like them damn retics are packed.
If it wasn't for Tim, he wouldn't know.
Venom, welcome.
Tim helps him out a lot with a lot of them.
Oh
genes.
yeah. I think he's probably got the cheat sheet written down off camera.
Well, because
I don't
I
even
think
think
a lot
he's
of it.
got so much shit and crap. I don't think anybody knows without a piece of paper over there anymore.
Well,
So much shit
you got
involved.
to look at, what and that's where it goes back, because his room he has with his high dollar snakes that are holdbacks.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't buy them, dude. They're one offs.
Yeah.
They're hundreds of thousands of dollars, but that's why they're one offs, I mean, but yeah, I mean, but look at some of the stuff he's produced, like that one snake he had in the thumbnail. It looked like a scream mask, It was like, what the hell,
Yeah.
It just, but
Yeah. He's a whack. He's got some crazy shit for sure.
but only like one or two retics ever make it out of a clutch in the wild.
Yeah.
So think about it. I mean, he's where they would be dying in instinct almost. People are breeding or helping to
Yeah.
if they're not just turning them loose in the Florida Everglades, that is, but I mean,
Yeah.
but instead of euthanizing all the Burmese that they catch, ship them back to their home country where they are almost extinct from being hunted and everything else, I mean, let their population,
I plan to film a Thanksgiving buffet feeding video in the AM. Nice, nice. We'll probably go live tomorrow night for a little while too.
I've never had a two-headed one yet, or even twins. So,
well, if I ever got a two-headed one, I'm just selling it to Brian. That's where the top of the line money comes from.
Yeah, if I get a two-headed snake, I'm calling Brian Barczyk.
Yep, he'll pay you top dollar for the damn things. He's obsessed with them. He'll even admit it. That's his. He'll say that shit. He's like, man, I don't know what it is.
I mean, right after it hatches, be like, hey, I'm sorry, it ain't had 3 meals, but that's on you. 20,000.
Yep. I'll be over tomorrow. Ship it.
I mean, that's just depends on what it does. I mean, come across a snake you think is the new best thing, and it ends up being a total. I don't think it could be a total disaster. I think when you're working a new project, like Osboyd said that it's not something you just come up overnight. You got to hold back and then breed it back to it. See if there's supers, if it's recessive.
That's the thing. To do a true project, just the snakes that you end up with, just having to hold back to where nobody knows what you're doing is just unreal.
Yeah, and he said you're going to fill up 1 or 2 racks, and it's a 5-year or more project, because you're putting it into pastel and everything else, and it takes up so much room, and to hoping it it would pay off that
Happy
it's
Thanksgiving,
just,
Sherry. Thanks for coming in. Hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow.
Yep. KY Constrictors.
Coming in to lube up the chat a little.
Yep.
Coming to lube up the chat. That's funny. His name.
Hey, Donna, welcome. Yeah, it does, but I mean, that's why a lot of these breeders now are.
Donna, welcome. Hopefully you're feeling better.
When they come across the project, they're sharing it out a little bit with somebody they know, and then it's helping everybody. 2 or 3 people in one project, less rack space. And they keep it all to themselves.
Welcome, Spartan.
And then when they do share it out, they control the market. So.
She showed the card Tuesday night, but we think it already was out, Donna. But thank you very much for the Thanksgiving card. It was wonderful.
Thank you. I can't come in there right now.
But if it's something new, it's worth it. I mean.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's like, but it's crazy how many you really got to hold back. I mean, it's nuts. I mean, because you can't let nothing go because I mean, it's overwhelming if you think about it.
I got a dinker right now, and it's that's one of the reasons there. I mean, if it does, but it's like John Feely. He did that interview with that girl. Yeah. She bought the Monarch project out from Rance. Rance was from Oklahoma City, right outside Oklahoma City here. Dude, he's the one who founded the Monarch, and nobody, until you see them things in person, you don't realize that. Because go ahead, show your thing.
This is what Trish is working on right now. This is for a pillow, for an order. She wants you guys to see. There you go.
Cool.
She's gonna put a name right there.
Cool. But
Very nice.
you know, everybody says they see a picture of it and they said, "Oh, it looks like it ultra male." It does not look ultra male if you've seen one in person. It's you know,
Yeah.
but the camera never does it justice. It's completely not ultra male.
Donna says she loves it. Spartan says very cool. TNT said nice.
Thank you, everybody.
Somebody vomited it. That was all right though, but you know, it is what it is. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody liked it. Wicked cool, Trish. Mr. J says.
I have 3 mice fighting here. I told them to save their energy. They'll need it in the morning.
That's right. Yeah, don't get all your piss and vinegar out too soon. That's funny. Nice. Thanksgiving feeding is always good. TJ,
Right,
welcome,
right.
welcome.
Welcome,
Oh,
TJ.
now we're up 17 people. Dang, where'd all the people come from all of a sudden? Smack that like button if you haven't already. Thank you very much. Happy early Thanksgiving to you as well, TJ.
Hey,
Ty, what's your next raffle? You can't do those. Raffles are for the devil. Oh, I think I hear the dog barking. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I bet you do. His dogs are barking. Hell yeah. You're gonna join. You're gonna get on that block list with me and Justin. You keep going on. Oh man, sorry to hear that, Spartan. And that sucks.
Damn dog. Who's blocked?
You are.
Oh, I did get blocked. I got blocked. I'm a bad person.
No, the guy that blocked me from his channel, he also blocked Justin now.
Oh, it's all right though. It's all good.
Yeah, hopefully she did take.
Hey, didn't make it
Man,
famous.
sorry to hear that you lost him though. Some people just don't like to be associated with rock stars, Atomic. That's why they block us.
I'm not entirely even sure on my end.
I got blocked because
I think I
host-
just got blocked because I'm friends with this guy.
yeah.
He's a bad influence, this one.
I got blocked from a channel on Instagram because I held raffles.
And if you like raffles and you're affiliated, don't say nothing because you'll get blocked too.
Yep. Yeah. And he was a guest on the show, so his thumbnail's no longer up on our intro. So yeah, Heather can tell you all about it. Yeah. So then Justin wasn't blocked, but I think he just got blocked because of association.
I know, yeah. It's like we were in the store and he stole the bubble gum. I didn't know nothing about it, but I still got in trouble. It's all right. You lose some, you win some. It doesn't matter. You can't make everybody happy either way. So there's always going to be somebody who's going to be hating.
Well, yeah,
so
of
it's
course.
all good. Yep, goodbye. We're all guilty then. That's true. It's for real. But it's all good. It comes and goes. It don't matter. I mean, I don't know why. I'm not sure why just an unfollow wouldn't have been enough. I mean.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean. You could have just unfollowed it, so you didn't really block me or something, you know? It's like,
Did you
wow.
see your Instagram?
Whose?
You.
No way.
Look at it.
Oh, right on. Well, we're a little late now. Damn, we just dropped 5.
Well,
But that's
whenever.
cool.
Whenever. I'm just saying, so.
We'll get her done.
Do it between 1 and 50, huh?
Yeah.
You got 14 in here.
We got 14 in the house. You guys want to get a sticker?
Yeah, Josh.
Look, KY already said 7. Let's do a route. Let's do a sticker giveaway. Let's do some excitement. Talking about all this negativity blogging folks.
And no, you can't
Let me
guess
get
it.
to the page so I can get some sirens. Like I figure he's only missing out. Well, quit picking already.
You can't drop no numbers till we see sirens.
Jesus, you guys are greedy. Just kidding. Well, no, and only just so we can keep track. It's only so we can keep track. As soon as I put the red sirens in, and it's 1 in 50.
1 in 50.
Why you gonna ruffle my chair for?
I didn't ruffle your chair.
1 in 50 right now. Go ahead and pick. Yeah. Damn Venom. He said let's raffle off Justin's chair.
I seen that.
All right, there's the siren. Here we go. 1 in 50. Throw them out there. If you want a chance for an Iron Animal Show sticker, it's a limited numbers too, by the way. Limited numbers. 1 in 50. 1 in 50. I was watching there, but I don't know if it's going to be lost here now.
I'm watching on regular chat. It's slower.
Well, that's what I was wondering. I didn't want to be behind.
You just go back to the beginning in case I need you to confirm the number.
No, I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it yet.
Come on, everybody. Pick them numbers. Roll it out. We got 15 in the chat. If you're new, pick in between 1 and 50. Pick a number between 1 and 50. Hurry up if you're new. I see we just gained one.
Yeah.
If you're in the chat, doesn't matter. It's just for a sticker. It's 1 in 50. Throw a number out there. I've still not seen it. I don't think. No.
I'm watching. It's funny. A number come up like 3 people picked the same number all in a row. I like it. I like when it takes a little time to reach that.
I know that. Well, yeah, but when we stretch out the numbers, nobody.
I did 100. We did one for 125, and somebody got it like in the 3rd fucking pick.
4 damn numbers or some damn thing. Pissed me off.
Nope, you were close, Benham, at 900, but a little off.
One in 50. Don't give up. Look, people are starting to give up now. It's going slower. No. Yeah, but you got to go in the chat and guess.
No, you can't guess.
You don't. Why would you guess? You already have. We got a pile of them stickers. We have some. Yeah, I still have not seen it.
I haven't either.
Hey, somebody was 10 away. That's funny.
Yeah.
That could be any number. That's funny. I just thought of that. I was being funny. It's all right. You can block me if you don't think I'm funny.
I can. Yeah.
Stop. Hey, somebody reversed it.
Stop. Mr. J, 41.
Oh, there it is. I just seen it. Yep. I think somebody reversed it. Mr. J got it at 41. Mr. J, 41.
Be the first one, too, because I did not see that number.
I didn't see it anywhere before that neither. But let me do a random skim through.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I'm pretty sure though I was on it.
I was too.
If anybody thinks they hit 41 before Justin or Mr. J, let us know.
That's
I don't
it.
think they was.
That was it. Damn, that was a good number.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're good. Mr. J, you are the winner of a brand new snazzy Iron Animal Show sticker.
I can't send it to
Mr.
you.
J.
We can't send stickers to Utah. They won't allow us.
What?
I'm just messing with them.
Why you gotta be mean to Mr. J?
Hey, you got his address, right?
Yeah, probably.
All right. Or you can hit me
no.
up. You can hit me on Instagram, Justin.
Yeah, no, there was something about his. It's okay. I have it somewhere. There was the first one he gave me. There was one number off, and then I had to get it from him again. I think.
All
I
right,
can't remember.
Justin, just send it to me on DM it on Instagram. He would like to thank all his supporters. He said.
It's funny. It's like certain people are just got the luck though too.
Well, I mean,
No,
it's
that was
like,
cool.
yeah, because like Mary won one and Mitch won one. It's like seriously, and Rob won one.
We got 50 people in here, and
but
no, it's all good.
Like, that was the thing. We did what 1 in 30, and I picked 26, and nobody could guess the number for the longest. Then we did 1 in 75, and they guessed it like in 10 spins. We did 1 in
numbers or some damn thing. Yeah.
And 1 in 125, and somebody guessed it like in fucking 4 numbers. It's like, are you serious?
Yeah, it was like the bigger the number, it was the faster it went. Yeah. It was really weird. It's like if we got 14 people, we need to do 1 in 15. Well, no. Take forever. Nobody will pick it.
Hey, you could probably just drop it off at his house. You're probably right next door to him, ain't you?
No? Who?
You. You're right next to Utah.
No.
How far is Utah from you?
I don't know. A little way.
No, seriously. I mean, how far to state line?
I have no idea. How far is it? I don't know. Oh, it's more than a couple hours, I'm sure.
I just didn't know how far it was from where you live at.
Oh, Lord. Well, City and them drive there 12 hours where they go.
Really?
Like Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
12 hours.
Oh. Well, the reason I asked you, I thought you said Scales family was pretty close to you, so that's why I'd asked.
Oh, yeah. Well, they are. And then Atomic's only about, 80 minutes from me? 70 minutes? Atomic Reptiles. He's over in the Tri-Cities.
Oh,
yeah, but I mean, Scales family lives in Utah, don't they?
Yeah, but they're where they at?
Yeah, I thought they're in Utah. I thought that's why I asked. There's no reason I'd ask how far you were from there. So
well, they're like a couple hour. Well, yeah, they're a few hours from us. I mean, because they're like we're 4.5 hours from Spokane, and they're like a couple hours from Spokane.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Because there was supposed to be the show, and the one that Josh goes to, that's in the chat. That was where they were going to have that reptile show there.
I got you.
Daniel, we're done.
Nope.
Y'all still picking numbers and shit. You smoking too? What are you doing? What are you smoking? If you're guilty, put what you're smoking in the chat. What's the name, flavor, and potency, please? No, just
kidding. In case y'all don't know, too.
He's all damn.
I know tomorrow's a holiday, but shipping is so backed up now. If you even could ship a snake out, probably don't even think about it.
Hey, 23 hours ain't bad. No, that's a long ass ways.
Yeah, he's closer to me than he is you.
That's still 23 hours. That's a long ass ways.
Yeah, not if you fly.
I don't fly. We've discussed that on the show. You trying to bring up my weaknesses? What?
Maybe I was talking about Venom flying to see you.
Oh.
Oh.
Why would he do that? That's very uneventful.
You never know. Maybe he wants to come see it.
It's a long trip for such a tiny snake room.
with no Carl.
It's like people without critters, it's a cool snake room. People with critters, it's pretty simple. It's like, you know.
We've been.
People that don't have critters, it's like, oh my God, that room's fabulous. People with critters,
See,
are like, yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
I got that idea on my mind so bad that since you said that.
So what? What idea?
You know, when we was talking about before the show.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I think you can get people to do it, but I don't know.
I'd say after next year, but
Well, I think no. I think well, without the commitment, you could do that
Right.
anytime. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I don't think the commitment would.
I don't think it would either. I was just
anytime.
you know, I had all of them different ways to do it.
Then
I thought,
you got to do the paper boy thing and chase everybody around for payments, and it's like, yeah.
You're right.
I only say that because I had a paper out when I was a kid, and that was the most miserable shit in the world, was trying to collect that damn money from them tight ass old people. Which they probably weren't even old, but they were when I was a kid. Hated that shit. Come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. It's like, man, just give me my $6.50 and leave me alone.
That reminds me of that episode of the '70s show. Don't answer that door, it's Paperboy.
I ain't flying while holding the scorpion. Did you not see the video of the scorpion? The Asian one, or the forest scorpion, or the emperor is not as bad. But that forest scorpion, you guys are delusional or something. Did you not?
It looked fine to me. Yeah, that's how they normally
full
are.
Stint. No, that's not normal.
That's normal.
He's
That's how it's
got
normal.
that stinger. He's got that stinger so far in the air, he's about to fall forward.
Oh, that's normal.
That is not normal.
They won't fall forward.
Scorpion hates me. I mean, he stayed pretty good. He posed really nice. I mean,
yeah,
you know,
that's what I'm saying. He was chillaxed, dude.
Yeah, he was just fully 100% focused and ready to nail me at any moment. You can try to brush it off all you want, but
that's just you being nervous. That's all.
No, if I ever do,
he said he held them both, no problem.
Well, yeah, if you can get tame ones, yeah, there are tame ones out there. It's no big deal.
He said he held yours, both of them.
No, I'd like to see him come hold them. Shit. He
said he'd make him the bitch.
You're close enough. I'm driving where you're at because she's got friends that hang out there anyway. I'm driving, and I'm gonna bring that scorpion to you. You hear me? And we're gonna go to eat somewhere, you know, like you do with John and all the videos. But then you're gonna hold that scorpion. No. He said I said that. Now the one I've worked with a little bit and stuff, and I'm trying to get it. I'm actually trying to get him to more snatch food from me. They just won't do it. I can't get him to take crickets.
All right, man. Thanks for stopping in, buddy.
For sure. Stop by tomorrow night if you can. But happy Thanksgiving if you don't. Hopefully the video goes well. I'll be waiting to watch it. For sure. He said it's on. But yeah, that's crazy stuff.
Yeah, everybody wants to see you. Everybody wants to see it. It would blow. You want a big video? There's the video.
No.
And hey,
not a big video.
If it happens to sting you, it'll even blow up, dude. That video will go viral.
That's about the only chance that it has to blow up is if I do get stung. And if I scream like a girl or something and I record it, I could probably get some views.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not going to scream like a girl. I'm going to be pissed. And then, I'm not putting a video out.
So what you're saying is...
It ain't happening. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, no, but what you're basically saying, and what I understand this, the reason you don't want to hold it is because it's going to sting you. Because every time you get hurt, you scream like a girl.
No, that's not what I said.
That's what you
I
just
said the only way it would get views. No, because I was just talking about the reaction videos. Like, people love those. If it did sting me and I was like, I'd scream real freaking loud, yeah, I'd probably get a ton of views. But for one, I'm not going to scream. I'm probably going to get mad and squish the damn thing because I'll be pissed. And then that's not good. You know what I'm saying?
Well, not if you do it on live stream, because then you won't kill it like you did the ASF because everybody's watching.
Oh my God!
See, Justin heard the same thing.
This guy tells me not to throw him under the bus, but this guy he'll back up a whole 18-wheeler right over my.
I'm not throwing you under the bus. I'm trying to get you views. views.
No,
and,
you're not
and
trying to get me
people to
views.
watch.
Bullshit.
I mean,
He
hey,
said that's the moneymaker. He's
hey,
like, no,
we'll
bull.
promote this
You ain't
pay-per-view
bullshitting
promotion like
nobody.
on YouTube. Hey,
Pay
y'all,
per view shit.
kind of. I mean, kind of. Hey, come Friday, Justin's gonna hold this deadly scorpion.
No,
Don't want to miss. I
deadly
mean,
scorpion. I can't even make a video with a straight face saying that. Neither one of them will harm you.
yeah. Why don't you try wearing gloves first?
Because it's just as stressful on the damn scorpion, and they're just pissed. The emperor, I could probably go grab her. It wouldn't be as
Do it.
big of a
Okay,
deal.
do
I'm
it.
more worried about them freaking out and running off me. Yeah, because if you drop them over about a foot, they're dead. I mean, what is the purpose of that? Me trying to hold it, run off my hand, it dies. To me, it's just not. There's no point in it.
So, do you
You know
think
what I'm
there's
saying?
never been a scorpion in the wild that's jumped off a rock and still lived?
It depends on the size of the rock.
And well, you just saying he could fall with grace, maybe.
Oh, they don't follow their grace. They're really heavy bodied and shit. Yeah, they're really not good to drop from a distance. Same with the tarantula. You drop a tarantula from about 12 inches off the ground, it's going to die.
Sit on the floor.
Doesn't that seem like a lot?
I'm reading the chat. What the chat is
Yeah,
saying.
No, I'm good.
And you're looking at me getting mad. I'm saying, hey, they said sit on the floor.
No,
I'm
I'm looking at the camera. I'm looking at the camera. I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at them
Yeah.
people too.
I
Right?
am.
It's not.
Hey,
I'm not just looking at you. I'm looking at them.
I am reading you what your peeps want you to do. Your fans, because this is all about being a rock star. Rock stars jump off the stage to get more fans.
Oh, no, they get the shit beat out of them as they're going through the fans and then thrown back on stage is what happens. But yeah, no, I'm good. And like I said, the forest scorpion, he's too pissed off for life. He's not happy with anything.
I mean, it's not like we're asking you to hold a rattlesnake.
I'd probably assume hold a rattlesnake. I got a better chance of making friends with a rattlesnake than that forest scorpion, I'm sure.
Okay, the get the blue out.
Get the blue out?
Yeah. The sapphire. The sapphire.
No, I'm not getting that out neither. I will when it gets bigger. When it gets full grown, I'll try to hold it.
Well, then get the other one out. He won't put you in the hospital.
He's this small, and then he's a burrowing spider.
Is he not even growing or what?
Well, he's little. He's growing now.
I thought them things grew like fast.
Yeah, he's pretty small, huh?
I thought they grew fast.
Well, they said that one was supposed to grow pretty fast, but he's grown pretty good. He's twice the size he was when I got him, probably. But
yeah, but he
was like so small when I got him. He was like a brand new sling when I got him. The Goody was like 3 times the size of the other one was when I first got him.
So basically,
the Goody was just lanky. He had long legs and no body when I first got him. He come crawling out of there like a little deformed alien. Now he's starting to get enough body to where he's like evening out a little. But he's fast. Man, they're fast. When they get to be an adult, they're not as skittish and shit. But like now, they're too fast. No, I'm not holding the Goody. I will hold the Goody eventually, but yeah. Now that's more views than now. If I say trying to hold the Goody, that's some risk. You
think you'll ever hold it?
Oh yeah.
You think you'll be nervous?
To own one, I mean, you almost you don't have to hold it, but I mean, there's going to be times where you're going to have to, I mean, you're going to open the enclosure to do something, and it's going to come out, and you're going to have to deal with it. So I mean.
Yeah, but do you think you'll ever hold it? As well, I'm being serious.
Yeah.
With your hands.
Yes. That's a full total goal of owning it. Is I will hold it.
Okay. Well, I mean,
eventually.
Some people.
Well, I would like to. If I go to if I try to get in his enclosure every time, and he's got 2 front feet up at me the entire time, constantly, then maybe not. But I mean, if I ever interact with him and he's chill enough to where he'll walk onto my hand, I'll let him.
I'll take one of them for sure, Spartan.
It depends on his temperament for the most part. In the long run, depends on how pissed off he is.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was just wondering. I mean, that was a serious question, though. You know, it wasn't.
No, I answered it serious. Yeah,
Because I didn't
like
know.
I
You know,
said, I mean,
some people wouldn't even hold it. You know.
if he gets full grown, like I say, and every time I open his enclosure, he's defensive position, I probably won't ever hold him.
Well,
But if I enter,
he's probably gonna jerk at you a little bit, like, "Hey, you want some of this?"
you know, as I interact with him, you know, as he's getting bigger and shit, if he just crawls out of the cage without looking all defensive, then I'll hold him. Same thing with the scorpions. If he wasn't so hell bent on just being pissed off, I'd just grab him.
But you can never trust a scorpion
Well, yeah,
because this isn't their nature.
You can't trust.
That's in their
You
nature.
can't trust no wild animal.
Yeah, a scorpion might be nice to you, but still sting you. It's because it's in his nature.
He could. You never know. Just because, like,
no,
hey,
I'm a Scorpio. I'm serious.
Oh no, I've gotten the stings tonight. Yeah. you're all like, don't bust my balls, but I'm gonna kick yours.
Because I know it's coming back my way anyway. It don't matter.
It's all good though. Hey, I tried to hold back, but you're just letting them flow. So it is what it is.
I was just reading comments.
Whatever.
See, this is what our fans like. They love us feeding off each other like that because we ain't got feelings that it hurts. So.
Oh, I do have hurt feelings right now. I'm pouting on the inside.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that.
I'm thinking the dog's barking again and shit.
Don't say that because the chat's gonna say something because you said that. That you have feelings inside. Don't say that. I'm waiting on.
Yeah, everybody block him because he's a bad guy. I didn't think I was ever to be unfriended is 100% normal.
It's to unfollow or block because you don't have the same opinion. I mean that would be saying that none of us could talk to each other because we can agree to disagree and hear each other out and each other's opinions, but just because you believe one way and I doesn't mean that the world's I mean I just that just shows you that his true colors come out, dude. I mean,
he's swinging his legs off a nickel.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say that too. I mean, yeah, I mean, the guy is a big guy anyway, and he's got short arms, so he's mad because he's like a T-Rex because his arms are all short and he can't reach everything all the time. And I think that's half the damn problem,
Right. And, yeah, that does cause the trouble. T-Rex syndrome does make you mad.
But what? Yeah, I believe so too, Spartan. We were talking about that earlier. But, I believe that when you don't have to worry about money because you got
that's a lot of it. But,
when you have a sugar mama. And you don't have to worry about money. You don't have to really worry about going out and working and pay because you have somebody that will support you to let you stay at home and do your own thing. I think that's the big deal because there's people out here that haven't been working or don't have a lot of money. And if they want to do a raffle to, number one, to help somebody out and get a snake for $10 or $20, say, but they still get the same amount they would for selling their snake because they need money. It's not hurting nobody. But when you don't have to worry about money, I think.
Well, yeah, because
I think that's a different view. I never have to worry about it because all my followers buy my snakes up before they're there. Well, that's fine. But
if that was the case, why is there any worry?
Yeah, exactly. That's it. And.
Either way, you can polish a turd. In the end, it's still a turd.
Still a turd, and that's just it. I mean, and I think he's mad because his YouTube didn't blow up like he thought it was going to blow up, and he hasn't been doing that good with the pay it forward thing. And I think it's just a lot, and so why not take it out on us because we're hurting the community, and we're not hurting the community because most of the community agrees and supports the back of it.
Maybe I should get on the bandwagon with all the other people that I've heard that he's done sticker trades with and never sent stickers.
Yeah, I never got one.
a little anti don't trade stickers with this person because he won't pay it forward.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I mean, and to promote, that's your biggest promotion. Well, then you need to live up to your name, you know?
But it's all good. I don't want a sticker now anyway. It's all cool. Even though, speaking of stickers, man, I got stickers today from, they're awesome stickers. And it gave me a hologram, but it's hard to, there it was. Yeah,
I mean,
look
if
at the
we
size of that big old thing. Look at that. Huge.
Roll Fusion,
Yeah. But then they gave me a little hologram. Look how tiny that is.
well, the hologram's a high dollar, dude.
Well, yeah, but I'm putting that on the wall, though. That's
Yeah, but
way
I mean,
cooler than
because
the,
you
you know
could
what
get,
I mean?
that's because, you know, like
I
Sticker
mean, it's
Mule.
hard to
Place,
just use this one or both of them, but man, that's
well,
a
no,
nice
because
sticker.
like Sticker Mule does them sales all the time. Like, hey, I'll get, you know, for like $10.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you order this size, I mean, just, you know, so a lot of people grab on them. Daniel's still picking numbers.
Didn't he win a snake somewhere one night? Wasn't he a snake winner?
No, that was Slade, right? You know, Mountain Dude Mighty.
He's
And I
been
ain't seen him.
busy.
Has
No,
he?
he came in that one night. Said he's been working 2 jobs. Remember, he said he hasn't
Oh,
been
yeah.
coming in as much.
That's right. That's right.
But yeah, I'm
Well,
putting up that big one, man. That thing is nice.
right.
I got to give him a shout out. I took pictures. I haven't shouted them out yet. Oh, here we go. There's a shout out on live right here. But I'm gonna put those up. That one's nice. A lot of people always put the littler stickers to save room and shit. I like the bigger ones. And I'll even collage them together sometimes when they send me like the hologram and a regular one. I'll make it look like it's shadowing the other one.
Right.
But that one's so much different size than the other one. I can't do that with that one. So I'll probably use the big one.
Well, I got that board. I gotta get another board because I want them so like that so I can take it down if I ever move or whatever and take it with me. You know.
Should do it like I do, right on that back of that door right there, and just start taping them up. I usually use Gorilla Tape. That shit ain't coming down. And then you can just pull the tape off the back or just cut it off, and then you can still peel the sticker later if you need to.
Right.
I tape all mine. I tape right on that white door behind you if you're gonna stay filming here. You know, it's right next to your board. That whole door has got nothing on it. Shit, fill it up. Or is that 2 doors?
It's a bifold door.
Is it? Yeah. But yeah, either way.
Right.
But yeah, that's why I tape all those up, because I know, because I do want to repaint that room like just a bright white to try to get some better lighting in there for filming and shit. Because man, when I painted that gray sucks, man. You can't get anything to look right in there. Sucks.
Yeah, and put them daytime bulbs. That helps, dude. Or some LEDs.
Yeah. All the vinyl stickers that are in there, I can remake all those myself, but I can take down all the channel stickers or page stickers, I guess.
Right.
Channel stickers, page stickers. But yeah, I could take all those down. And like that big snake, I can remake that myself. So.
Or just get you some big frames, you know, and stick them in there.
I thought about that too, doing the frames, but I kind of like them the way they are now, just, you know, amongst all the other stickers that are in there too, kind of thing. And I don't know.
Or get you a big chunk of stainless steel.
But I don't ever want to stick them on nothing, though. That's too permanent. I like to keep the stickers.
Why?
I don't know, because I want to keep them.
Well, you can keep them like I do. Mine's able to.
It's like I paid all for all the money for my stickers to trade with other people. So it's getting the sticker. If I stick it on something and throw it away, I just use the sticker. It's crazy. I don't like that.
I reckon. I don't know.
Like I said, like now, if I'd have stuck all those stickers up there and decided to paint, then I just got to peel them all off.
No, I ain't saying stick them on a wall. Stick them on something you can take back down, like I'd have, or like a big picture frames, and hang them up.
Frames would work, but I need one of them.
Well, but that'd be cool. But I mean, just saying, even if you got like the big picture frames, you could still just tape them in there to the back of the thing.
Oh yeah, I'd still just tape them in there. Yeah.
Yeah,
but you could squish them in there, and then you wouldn't have to worry about them moving so much, neither. Getting all funky.
Exactly.
They'd stay straighter probably that way.
Right. So I mean, there's different ways to do it, but I don't know.
Damn, I showed some stickers and everybody left the chat. What the hell?
Damn it.
Have you traded with these guys yet?
No.
I think these are the ones that were in Puerto Rico. That's a nice sticker. I mean, it's huge. It's got to be the 4x4 like transformed or something, but it's huge. It's as big as my hand almost.
Hell yeah. I'd like to get one of them big display ones.
Yeah. If I keep going, I'm just going to go get I'm going to go to one of these department stores and steal their poster damn display thing. You know, where you go and you can go look at the posters where they got them all lined up. Yep, just grab one of those and flick through it. It's like, oh yeah, 3 pages in, I got that sticker right there. That would be cool, actually. It would save space.
I bet you could probably order them.
Something like that, you know, like the big poster display things or whatever. I don't even know what you'd call it. It's weird.
Like they used to have a Walmart and they had Spencer's and all that all the time.
Oh yeah, they're still everywhere. Yeah, you can. I mean, like the buy marts around here still have the little poster section. It's got all the posters down below, and it's got the big, you know.
And it tells you what number it is to go get it or whatever.
Yep.
I used to have a lot of black light posters of like, you know, different bands, and I'd hang them on my whole ceiling was full with black lights, you know, to shine them up, you know, Iron Maiden. I remember those
back in the day. That was a huge thing back in the day, was the old velvet posters and shit.
Well, they were cool.
Posters and
the whole ceiling was covered with them.
That's what somebody said too. Do the little turntable thing with the video, but do the scorpion on the black light this time, where they're glowing, you know.
Right. I got 2 black lights.
I think I got a black light bulb around here somewhere. I don't know if I got a.
They're like the long fluorescent ones, you know. They're probably 18 inches, maybe 12, 18 inches long. Got 2 of them.
I got a bunch of 4-foot ones in my work. There's one that we went to like an auction one time and got a bunch of them. It was like, oh, we need about twice as many to be able to put them all up.
Oh, for like midnight bowling or something.
Yeah, and it's like, so why do we got these ones?
Well, there you go. Go get them.
Well, yeah, but I only need one little light. I don't need a whole 4-foot fixture and shit.
Well, no, you can just hang it above you, and it should be enough to brighten it out, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
For a one-time deal or whatever, you know.
Yeah, just do a little video.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Maybe that'll be Saturday. If I could do it before Saturday or something, maybe I'll put out a little short for Saturday's video. I don't really have the, you know, they say to be consistent and shit, but it's like, you know, there's not a lot of people that are like, hey, where's Saturday's video?
Well, yeah, but I mean, sometimes if you're putting out,
I think it's
1 or 2 during the week, I mean, it really don't matter because you're.
I think it's more consistency for the algorithm than it is for the fan.
Right.
But who knows? Capo says he's back. Where's he at yet?
Who's that?
I was just saying in the chat. Patent pending come back in his other account.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to start whipping chihuahuas into shape so all of us people that hate little dogs don't have to hate him anymore.
So when you go to your analytics, where does it say it's a short at?
I actually took a screenshot of it. I was going to screenshot it to you. Or actually, I can show it right here. It's no big deal. Yeah.
I can't see it.
See, I can't see it neither. It looks white. Oh, there we go. Let me see.
Too white.
Whoop, that way. Damn it.
You lost it. You almost had it too.
I know, it was all focused in. Where'd it go? Damn it. Oh, there we go. I had it for a second. There we go.
Oh, it's on there. It is. I thought, I meant
it's right at the top. See, 57% where it says shorts. As soon as it shows up in your analytics and says shorts like that, then you know it's a short. That's the only way you know if it is or isn't.
Well, I'm just wondering if it was like on if you looked on
Nope,
like
I
your,
hate little dogs too.
if you like
But
looked
why
in your
can't
regular
people
analytics,
train
you know,
little dogs? Nobody trains them. They let them piss and shit everywhere. Oh, they're little,
dude,
so
no,
cute. It's like,
I knew, dude,
I hate it.
this Ironworker had a Chihuahua, dude. That thing was smart, dude. He'd go broke legged and start dragging its legs behind it. So I mean, he had it
People,
trained, dude.
yeah,
You
but
know,
people think, oh, because they're little, they can't learn. It's like bullshit.
oh
A
no,
big dog can come and let you know it needs to go to the bathroom the same as a little dog. Come scrape on your leg, run towards the door. I mean, you could train the little dog to know to go out like outside. I mean, I don't know. Are little dogs just untrainable like that or something? It's just unreal. I hate them little suckers. It's funny. He's like, nope, hate them little dogs too.
I wonder.
Me up.
That's weird.
What,
Yeah,
the analytics thing?
Yeah, well, I was looking at the analytics on that one video of mine. It's not a short, so.
Well, yeah, but you don't know yet. It could be on there for a month before it comes to short. The guy said, and that
Well,
was the
that's
thing when he said when the question was asked about how do you know if your short's a short or not. He says if you see it in your analytics, then you know for sure. Other than that, there's no way to ever know.
But I don't have the
You
views.
can't search for it or nothing. It's not like you're going to come across it by being able to search for it.
No, I meant in my analytics.
Yeah,
I didn't see it's not in.
Yeah, but I mean, it could happen tomorrow. It could happen a week from now. It could happen a month from now. Yeah, so.
But that's why I said a short video like you did plus live feeding, it's going to get views.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I mean, live feeding videos always get a couple of views, but it did like it did like a couple hundred views within like a short amount of time. That's why I would noticed it. It was like, damn, Usually they don't go do that fast, but it slowed down. It's not that big a deal.
I mean, I've seen people do live feeding videos, dude, and they don't and 30,000-40,000 views on them, dude. And I'm like,
dude,
God,
I know. That's why I say I do a couple live feeding videos, but it's frustrating to see somebody will have a tote in an animal in 3-minute video and get 8 million views, and then somebody tries to do it correct and like nicer and cooler and better looking and better quality, and then you don't get nothing.
Well, that's where you tried. I mean, yeah. I think
they like it.
I think they just like it raw, a raw feed.
Well, yeah, but a raw is good, but it doesn't have to be in the bottom of a dirty tub. Why can't it be clean looking? The hell.
I don't know. I mean,
some 12-year-old to throw a mouse in there and he'll get 10 million views.
But I mean, I used to see them like that. I don't know if they're like that as much now as they used to be.
I've never had a snake live feeding video ever do really good.
Oh, dude, I've seen. Well, Bad Blood had a few of them that hit big because of the live feedings, and then I remember when he did his first frozen thawed feeding.
Yeah.
There was people. Don't ever show that again. People were in the chat. We're here for live feeding. We don't want to see that.
Yeah.
But
you get that weird shit in all videos.
But I mean, it was weird because like, really, dude? Why the hell, But they started cracking down on that shit, people, because that one channel, made a big deal about that one channel, and then Kevin from Nerd come out and said that, he made a big video saying that's bad for the community and don't be doing that.
He did that for clout, actually, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what I'm saying.
That was back when he was trying to do it all himself, before the little nerd guy bought it.
No, that was just a year ago.
No, it was longer than that.
No,
it was almost 2 years ago. All that controversy was right when I first got into YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, he owns Nerd. You mean before he brought in the video guy? You mean?
Yeah.
Donnie?
Well, the little nerdy guy with the glasses, and then the other guy that films for him. Yeah. Before that, he was doing all that shit by himself, and that was when I actually liked his channel. As soon as the other dude dickheads started getting in there, I've never watched it since. The little nerdy guy that does the videos now, he's a part owner of that shit now.
Yeah, Jeremy, I think is his name.
The little nerd guy, and then the camera guy is just a dipshit.
His name is Donnie.
I can't stand that guy.
I don't like him either.
And he grew his entire channel on making hate videos on that other channel that you're talking about. Regardless if they did it right and wrong, my views on that channel are just like my views on the other bullshit. If YouTube is letting him do it, he's doing something right. So who cares? If he did something wrong back in the day and they deleted him for it, then they did the right thing. And if he came back and changed his ways and then got paid for it and they didn't delete him, he did what he was supposed to do to gain shit on YouTube.
Yeah.
He did what everybody else wants to do.
You know, if it is, their videos were kind of fucked up to watch because it's a woman talking like, oh, he wants to play with the squirrel. The squirrel isn't feeling. I'm
But
thinking,
it's funny, if you watch the videos, though, only like 2 or 3 of them are actually live feeding videos. 90% of those videos that channel made are frozen, thawed, or, you know, pre-killed meals. There's the one where the anaconda and all the little chicks, those were real, and I think there was a couple other ones. But other than that, like when they found the pig by the tire, they was chasing a real pig, and then it actually ate a frozen pig when it got to it, and they got 12 million views. It was like, how in the fuck do you get 12 million views? And that was a frozen thawed video. People are like, oh my god, the poor pig. It was cleanly dead. You could see when he ate it, it was dead. You know, but it was, those guys were what I call, they were the clickbait of all clickbait. They made thumbnails that would get them views even if the video was shit. I mean,
well, they acted like they were like the Discovery Channel too, you know. I mean, like it was just weird how it was, you know.
I didn't think it was that.
It was just a weird. It was just like
what I heard. The channel before was. I'm not saying nothing about that. It could have been the worst channel in the world. But the way they came back with the channel, it wasn't near as bad as what people was complaining about it being.
Right.
And that Donnie guy, he built his whole channel on like 6 videos against that channel. And it was like, you're doing no different than they're doing. You're glorifying what they're doing to get clout for you. So
and actually, if you think about it, if you're getting paid by Nerd to film that, you shouldn't even be blowing your own channel up anyway.
Exactly.
You know, because he wasn't even doing a good job of filming at the time, and didn't know a lot about reptiles.
That other channel, he was gonna give me a shout out and all that shit, and I told him not to worry about it. That channel, I used to talk to them all the time in the comments and all that shit. He used to let me know when he was putting out his videos, so I could link a video. If I had a video coming out, I could put the link in his chat, and I was like, no, I don't need to do that.
Right. Yeah, it's weird.
I should have. They got 500,000 subscribers right now. They haven't put out a video in over a year, I think, and they're still gaining subscribers every day. It's unreal.
Well, there's a crowd for that, though. You know, I mean, there is a real, it's, you know, that people like seeing animals get tortured and killed. I mean, but I mean, people they say that, you know. I mean, there is people.
Well, but there's people that want to see people killed. I mean, there's sick people no matter what you do. Yeah.
No, I'm not disagreeing with that either. I'm just saying that there is that group of people that's what they look for, you know, because that's what turns them on, you know, whatever.
There's people on the flip side of that though too. Like I said, I have videos where mouse are giving birth, and I got comments in there like, "Oh man, I love killing these things. I love killing them. I love killing them." And it's like, it's a mouse giving birth, and you're commenting how much you love killing mice. It's like, you're a freak. You know, you're gonna get freaked no matter.
Oh, there's weird people out there, dude.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, it's just a fractional part of our hobby. I mean, actually, and you know, it gets, you know, like, I mean, I feed live. And
Michael Myers, welcome.
And with my retics, I want to get them on just eat frozen salt only, because
I've got people that say, oh, you shouldn't make that live feeding video. It's like, my live feeding videos, if anybody knows my channel whatsoever, are going to be more overseen and watched than most. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I feel the entire time lapse. I'm there the entire time. I pay attention more. I pay attention more during a live feeding video than anybody does that drops a rat and closes the tub. So my videos my feeding on live is going to be safer than somebody who just throws it in there and closes the tub.
Well,
so
I
it's
can't
like, why is it that bad?
I have to watch all mine hit. I mean,
exactly. But there's tons of people that don't. You know?
I mean, if I'm feeding and I'm going down the tub and I hear that one hit, I open it up.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Because I think you need to. Yeah, I mean, because I've had to put my tongs. I've had to put my tongs in the way a few times. You know, you get them over there. You avoid that little bite for a second because they grabbed it wrong or something. You go about your day. I mean, in the wild, they would have got the shit or whatever, you know. Oh yeah.
You know, in the wild, they got bit. I mean, it's just the way it was. There was no frozen thawed. It wasn't like they slithered by and say, "Hey, warm that up for me. I'll be back."
Well,
that's another discussion. But
an anaconda. And it's a huge anaconda, dude. It's huge. And
there are feeding videos too that are bad. I mean, you gotta, you know, not all the video. I mean, some videos are done with class and some are done with, you know, that are just done easy.
Right.
You know, you can tell when the video's done, You know, I don't do shit. I've seen videos where it's like I've seen like the live mice or something is biting onto whatever it's eating, and it's like, man, that's probably not the best, you know. But that's on them. I don't, you know.
Right.
I'm not gonna just let it sit there and bite the animal to get a couple more views.
Oh,
I'm gonna stop that, and you know,
yeah.
I mean, if it's a clean snatch, a coil's good, and all that, and I can see the teeth, I'll film it and maybe put it out. But
Yeah,
if I thought there was something wrong with it or something, or it was biting them, I'm not gonna sit there and
well,
just
yeah.
keep filming.
Well, right. I mean, well, that's the responsible thing to do anyway.
Some people will, though.
You're
but,
absolutely
you know.
right. Some people leave that rat in there for 2 days and wonder why the snake got fucking bites all over it.
Exactly. I've seen so many horror stories where it's just unreal.
Dude,
I think that's worse than any live feeding video ever. Is somebody just throws the rat in there and comes back the next day to see if it's still in there. That is way worse for this hobby than any live feeding video. To me, my opinion. You know what I mean?
Well,
there's things that are up and down, and everybody's got their opinions, but
oh, it is, because if you've seen pictures of what them rats do to your
they'll
snake,
mangle a snake, especially the ball python, because they're so shy. They'll sit there and get chewed on to
they'll
get
duck
away from
their head and go
controversy.
and try to hide, and they're getting chewed on. You know, I mean, that's
so
the bad thing.
Yeah, it's way worse, I think, than most of the live feeding videos. But there's good and bad videos about anything to do with animals.
Oh, I agree.
I've seen care videos that make me more disgusted than, you know, some other shit. It's like, holy fuck. So I mean, it's all about our opinion on what's bad and what's good. It's like, you know, some people say they should be in a hole in Africa and none of us should have them. But hey, what the hell, you know?
Well, some people think nobody ought to own a dog, a cat, or any animal, you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. So it's like you're always going to have both sides of everything.
I think, I mean, if you really want to look at,
sweet,
you know, puppy mills and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and, you know, I mean,
some of that. That shit is just unreal. Yeah. I mean, that's like if you're breeding snakes and you got, you know, multiple snakes in multiple, you know, containers because you don't have the room. Like,
you know that
you're the problem. You're the problem.
ASP, what is it, AP or ASP, ASA or whatever videos they show.
Yeah.
Boy, my daughter could never watch them. She goes, oh, I'm like, yeah, some of them are bad, but I said, hey, I can film a dog, my regular dog, you know, to make it look like he's the saddest thing, you know. I mean, but
she'll change the channel anytime those little commercial things come up. She changes it every time. It's unreal. But I've seen some of those animal hoarding shows, man, where they'll like move to the house next door and the animals take over that house. It's like, oh my freaking God, man. It's like, oh wow, you know, it's unreal sometimes.
Actually, they've busted a lot of money.
Two pastel Mojave, 2 Mojave, Inchy Mojave. That's a lot of Mojave and Inchy. That's right there.
Yeah, they've been nailing a lot of them around Oklahoma, puppy mills, and then a lot of animals they've rescued. Horses are the worst that around here. And it's sad.
I think that like the live feeding videos are just like anything else. If they're done correctly, then it's not as bad. But I mean, there's always going to be, you know, people on each side of the fence in every subject. You know, hide box or soap, tank or tub. You know, it's like whatever.
Well, yeah. I don't
care. If the animal's healthy in the end, that's all I give a shit about anymore.
I mean, other than having to have frozen, that I could keep frozen solid for my retakes.
Yeah.
Because I know they'll eat, number one.
Yep. I do both just to be able to keep the fact of, you know, I can stock up for times when things get tight or something, you know. So it's like it's good to have backup.
Spartan, yes. I was just telling Mr. J that he said his dream animal is the Mojave Inchy Fire, but would like a Mojave Inchy. So if you got any for sale, maybe you two need to talk because.
Well, he's got a list right there.
Yep.
Pastel Inchy, 2 pastel Mojave, 2 pastaves.
Yep. So Mojave. I think there you go, Mr. J. I told you somebody in this chat would have some Mojave stuff for you.
Bunch of pastel and Inchy.
Daniel, you won.
What do you want, Daniel?
Oh no, wrong
You're
number.
The winner. You want a snake skin or something? I'll send you something. I can hook Mr. J up.
Oh yeah. There you go, buddy. because he's wanting a second snake for another pet, you know. So, um,
He's got enough heart for 2 snakes.
yeah, he wants another snake. So, you know,
So
I
I
told
said
him
he's got enough heart for it.
he's had an
You got to
extra.
remember. You got to remember for his landlord, it's an emotional animal.
Yeah.
So he needs 2 because he's got a big heart. That fella.
All right. And
oh, he's got
so
an
I
itchy
think
hypo.
it's got to have the Mojave in it. He's got to have Mojave. That's his favorite gene.
Yeah, he's got a male Mojave now.
But
Justin the Hold the Scorpion. I want to win that. Someday, Daniel. Someday. We'll get one out here someday.
yeah, they're only like $20, ain't they?
Oh, geez. Yeah, if the scorpion dies, it's only $20.
No, I mean to buy one. They're only like $20, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying to kill your scorpion. No, I mean for somebody to buy one.
Yeah, they're only like $20.
I ain't priced them in a long time. You know what I'm saying? That's why I asked.
I almost bought that third species. They had one at the Petco, and they're bigger, and they're supposed to be even meaner than the forest scorpion, but it looks just like them, but they're bigger. It's a giant something. I can't remember. A Malaysian. I think it was a giant Malaysian scorpion. And they look just like the emperors and everything, but they get bigger than they get bigger than both of the other 2.
Now I had an albino desert scorpion out of Cali, and
Yeah.
dude, that son of a bitch was mean. And if it stung you, you were sick for a few days. I mean, it packed
I
a
bet,
punch.
yeah.
It packed a punch. It was like almost see through, you know, like clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they say too. It's like, isn't it? It's pretty much like the smaller the pinchers, the more venomous it's going to be for the most part. Like
I mean, it wasn't as big as an emperor, but it was a nice sized scorpion. It wasn't tiny, but it was, you know, it was pretty big.
Usually the thinner their pinchers are, the more potent their venom is.
I think the Death Star ain't the Death Star like the most poisonous one out there, or venomous out there, whatever. I know it's one of them. Well, did you ever see that show where that guy was smoking scorpion tails?
Mm-mm.
And his bong?
Smoking them?
Yeah, he was ordering like these venomous scorpions, and he'd take the tails and he'd put them in a bong and he'd smoke and he'd fuck them all up because of the venom, you know? Yeah, it was like.
Can you do that?
Apparently he was doing it. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to try it. Well, people lick frogs, so I guess it could be a thing.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, the more potent venom, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. I'll hold the emperor scorpion eventually, but that forest scorpion, there's no way. That thing just hates me. Why lick a frog? Because people are dumb. That's why.
Because you
but it is funny though because there are frogs that are technically poisonous, not venomous. So
right,
I mean,
right.
Poison frogs are actually poisonous, not venomous.
Well, that's what they call like poison dart frogs and stuff like that. And some of them are really highly toxic too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, they got frogs that are just
and they're so beautiful.
Yeah, you lick a finger, you're done. It's like
it's like you even touch it, it's like you're done. Which is crazy because they're so beautiful, you know. I mean, but it's cool. It's weird. Everything's different. So
I was in Arizona for a summer, and the monsoons came through, and all the frogs.
Tame toads. There you go. The tame toads.
Yeah, them damn frogs that go from a tadpole to a full-size frog in like 48 hours in the puddles. And you can't have your dog's water dishes out or nothing. There's frogs everywhere. It was crazy. You drive on them, walk on them. It's crazy. There's frogs everywhere. Can't do nothing about it. Everywhere.
They're only poisonous if they eat ants. I don't know.
The toads?
No, I don't know.
Oh.
It's a toad you lick, not a frog. I'm sorry. Cane toads. I think it's what she's talking about.
I'm not licking a frog or a toad. I'm just saying this right in the beginning of the date. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it.
He's only going to go eat mushrooms out of the cow poop. He's not going to look no frog.
I will eat some mushrooms out of the cow poop, but I will not lick the frog. Hey, don't be a hater. I can hear the dog barking again.
No, you don't.
Not at all. That's not the point. And oh, honey, Reptiles isn't here to bust my balls. Mr. Why does Justin got to get up?
Don't say that, because sometimes he listens while he's cleaning or he's lurking in the background.
Oh, he probably is. He was all busting my balls the other day. Oh, yeah. See, the video slowed way down today.
Well,
It's a little bit
I think
slow today.
it's something
It's
that's
only
coming.
it's only at 764 now.
Well, there you go. That's some good views.
It was 500 from yesterday, so that's not bad. About 600 in 24 hours.
There you go.
But
I'd take that.
looking for some views today. A little bit of views today. No, because you can't take those views because you need watch time. You need to do shorts for subscribers, not watch because you can't get no watch time.
Right. I'll give a little bit of watch time.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, that'd be the only thing is for subscribers. I mean, I'm not planning on putting out a bunch of them, but I like it the fact that
I ordered me a doohickey today. I'm gonna put out some. I don't care. It gives you something to do. I like doing the little short films.
It's nice to do a short, quick, and knowing that you can get, I can still get some views on my channel. But if it did go there,
is what I was thinking about doing is some of those, like especially like that last feeding video, because I crunched that down into 60 seconds. I mean, I could put that out, actually re-put that out at like 4 minutes and slow it down, or I can do it in natural time and just have a normal feeding video out of that one. So I may start doing, if I do feeding videos, I may do that anyway. Anytime I do a feeding video, I'll do like a full length video and then a short for each one. You know what I mean? So then I get 2 out of it. Do you hear
a lot of videos. I'm listening to you.
What's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that. You got to make videos to be able to get monetized on YouTube. I don't know if I told you that before. You got to make videos. You got to put in some fucking work. It just doesn't happen.
You were talking about doing the same video twice. And I was like, that's,
Well, it's not really the same video. I get two videos out of one because one.
I know what you're talking. I mean, I get what you're saying. I totally get what you're saying. But that means you'd have to shoot that thing in vertical mode.
I got fucking 3 phones and 2 GoPros. I can just film it with another. I can just film it too. And I bought I bought a gyro thingy coming too.
A JDI or whatever it was.
Fucking doohickey thing.
Is that the one you got? The JDI or whatever?
No, I don't know.
The gimbal JDI or whatever.
I don't know. It was a gimbal one. It wasn't the $150 one, but it was the $100 one or something that's now $75 because of the sales and all that shit.
Oh yeah, you should have waited.
Well, I got the one that's like supposed to be $100. I got it for $74.
I mean, you should have waited till like tomorrow or Friday. I bet you could have
been even better. Yeah,
even a half off. I guarantee be half off. What's up, Jose?
Either way, I got one coming. Welcome, Jose. Thanks for coming in.
You know what I'm saying though, because I bet you could have got a half off deal on it for sure.
But yeah, I got enough devices to where I can have 2 things recording it. Well, I
wasn't thinking about that either. Though it's all your plans. I mean,
it's nothing fancy.
You got.
I use a bunch of old phones. There's nothing fancy.
Was them 20 GoPros and everything? Welcome, Gay.
The GoPros were the worst fucking investment I made in this deal.
A lot of people shoot with GoPro, yeah, but it's got its own editing software with it too, though.
Well, the newer ones do, yeah. But I've never even used the GoPro software or anything. But like I said, the 7 gets so freaking hot it'll burn your hands if you film too long with it. If you film for a couple minutes, it's excellent. And the 8 doesn't get hot, but the speakers or the mic sucks.
Get you an external mic for it.
No, I'm gonna buy the
little
8.
Fuzzy things.
Yeah, well, they have it's called a mod box for the GoPro for the 8, to where it's got a high volume something mic or whatever, high quality mic in it or something, to where you eliminate the mic inside of it. And I think the only reason why they made that mod box is because they know the mic in the 8 sucks ass. That's why they made that box. But if you buy that box, it holds if you buy a light or another microphone or whatever, if you need a bigger one or something, that little box holds everything for you, kind of. So they just kind of incorporate it.
Is that
and
a
it costs
common
you more
problem?
money.
A problem with the 7 is they all get hot, or is it just?
I've heard a ton of people say the 7s get hot. Yeah.
Now, if you got it mounted to a helmet, do you think it's cooler?
Well, yeah. If you're on a dirt bike, of course it's going to be cooler.
So
or
because that's what
skiing,
they're that's what they're really made for anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. If you were biking or something, it would probably stay cooler.
I mean, honestly, they really weren't made for handheld cameras. They were made to mount on something.
Yeah, and they're not meant for like artificial lighting very well. Neither the newer ones are getting better, but
I mean, they're used to go underwater and stuff. I mean, that's what's cool about it. You could, like your pond videos when you were showing you doing that. I guarantee, it's you got it in the water. It's not, So I mean,
no, they're cool for certain shit.
And I think that's where they come and play, with a lot of them.
Anything outdoors, they're amazing for, and natural light and all that kind of shit. But yeah, all right.
I've seen one mounted on a goddamn back of a helicopter tail.
Yeah.
And
they'll mount them on race cars, all kinds of crap.
But that's great, dude. They got done, and the guy that was in the video there doing something, he's like, I'm really glad he goes, I look back at that, and I'm glad that mount is good, because if it would have cut loose, it would have went through the tail rotor. I'm thinking,
sure.
I was like, oh, that ain't a good idea.
Welcome, Gay. Oh, shit, we're rolling on about 3 hours now. Getting about dinner time. I was just going to eat a little bit of turkey with Trish is all. We don't have any big plans for tomorrow. We're going to go over my daughter's house on Saturday because she's out of town today or for Thanksgiving. But not much after that. What are you doing?
Just eating and cooking.
Just eating and cooking.
I'm not.
Eat some food and feed some snakes.
It's the numbers are too bad here. We're to have like any family. I mean, even to have my daughter and them over. Well, actually, my daughter and her husband and the baby, the grandbaby.
Yeah.
They all had to go get tested today. So.
Yeah.
And they're in Arkansas, so which ain't 3 or 4 hours from here, but they had to go get tested because he's been sick.
With everything going on, that's why I want to go live for a little while that night. Because there are going to be a lot of people that can't do nothing with them. They ain't got nothing else to do.
We the school here where I live at, that they're shutting schools down just to one school. Has got 385 students and staff sick that are positive. So when you say them kids can't get it, that's a lie, because
it's not that they can't get it. They're supposed to be less likely, I guess they said.
Well, 365 people, and more of them are students and staff. So
yeah, that's crazy.
But I mean, it's just because we were the last to enforce anything, dude.
Yeah. Well, we enforced shit, and now we're back, and we went backwards again too because the cases started going up because they started letting all the schools. They let all the little kids start going to school, and I don't even think they made it to the middle schools before they just shut down now.
Well, yeah, I mean, all these parents are like, "Well, I'll put them back in school," and then they're saying they've noticed that their score in school, their grades are going down. Well, that's because their parents ain't doing their job and watching them kids make them do the goddamn schoolwork.
Yeah, they need to be in school to learn. I mean, some kids are going to do all right at home, but for the most part, they need to have interaction with other people.
My
living in freaking bubbles, but
yeah, well, my last 2 kids did homeschool for pretty much 3 years of high school, and they were fine. They did their work, and then they still interacted with their friends. Some people just don't like school, dude. Or going to school.
No, it's crazy. Yeah, the interaction is 90% of it. We can't just keep living in freaking bubbles.
Well, I get you there. I'm not saying that, but it's just like, what do you do? You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a you know, they tell you not to go out, but yet then they get caught eating out with their family in a restaurant or at home with no mask, and you know, so I mean,
Yeah. Well,
well,
that's it's just
you
crazy.
know,
Like here, when you were allowed to go in a restaurant, you had to wear your mask to the table. Once you sat down, then you could take your mask off. I was like, what the frick is the difference? You know, it's stupid. And like I said, half the buildings around here all built outside tents to do shit anyway. So it's like, if you're gonna let them do that, just let them go in. There's no difference.
well, it's like you
It's
can have, but you can take it off to eat.
well,
Okay.
they're just trying to go around all the different ordinances. Like, oh, you can't go inside, so then they'll put seating outside. You know, you can't. You got to be 6 feet apart. So then, you know, or whatever.
Well,
You can't be only with family members.
some of
It's
these
just
people
crazy.
are
They're
saying
just going
screw
around
you,
everything.
dude. Some of these
It's
businesses
getting
saying
worse
screw
and
you
worse. Yeah.
because all right, Jose. It's like, dude,
Thanks
I'm
for coming
failing.
in, man.
My business is going under. Y'all ain't giving me no help. Fuck you. You
Yeah.
ain't got a warrant. Get the fuck out of my business. They did that. That gym owners, they're all over the goddamn thing.
Oh, gym. Yeah, there's no. Yeah, gyms and like bowling alleys, all that are getting hit the worst. Any kind of outside entertain or any inside
See,
entertainment,
Michigan
anything.
has a bowling alley that's been open the whole time.
Yeah, that's one of the first things that are supposed to get shut down.
Oh, they've
And
had
and
theirs open forever. They were just talking about
it
shutting
is
it down the other day.
and it is funny. We started talking about how we could even open because the whole thing is, the biggest thing is because as soon as you walk in, first thing you do is test out 20 balls. You got to eliminate that. You'd have to check out the bowling balls or something. You know what I mean? Because I mean that's the worst part. You got people that you got to test every one of
I
them to get
still
the right
think
one.
you
You know.
could do every other lane and have leagues.
Well,
The people that are
well
in
that
leagues, they got their own balls most of the time, so they should be able to come in
well
there and do their own thing.
Well, yeah, but not all bowling alleys have enough leagues to make money, and especially if you have a whole, if you have a whole house full of people to be able to have league and to be able to stay open. If you go to every other one and have 2 people, you're not even paying the bills.
I remember as a kid, if we do Thanksgiving, me and my cousins and everything, we go to the bowling alley,
Oh yeah.
after that, and in places like that, just because we was all together,
Oh no, Thanksgiving. That was the thing. Thanksgiving would be a really good day to be open for a bowling alley because that's the thing. Families get together and then they get bored and they want to go do something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's the whole thing.
But
But now we
now it's
can't.
all changed because it's Black Friday took that over with. But
Oh
back in the
yeah.
day, though, I mean, that was a big thing,
Hell yeah.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I mean, well, it just means you got to work a little harder.
Yeah.
It means you need to be out there after somebody gets the ball, being right behind them, spraying it down, and.
Well, yeah, no, I have no problem with that. I just think we'd have to check them out. Just put weights on every one of them, and then just have a counter, just like the mini golf. When you go to the mini golf, you go to the counter, you get a little club and a ball. You know what I mean? It's going to have to be like that.
That wouldn't work.
Not
Because
gonna,
I want. There's even the weights and everything. I want to feel them.
Well,
There's certain ones I like better than other ones.
Well, that's why bowling alleys get closed down first because you want to go and touch every one of them. That's
You got dang right I do. I mean, because you got to be connected with that ball, dude. You know what I'm saying?
No, I just drill you one. It's fine.
See, some of
I'll
them
drill
don't
you
fit.
one to fit better than any ball you've ever used in your life. I'll have it fitting like a glove. It's what I do, man. You got to remember, I've only had one job my entire life.
I understand that.
Yeah,
but it might,
I've been doing it since I was a kid.
that color too. I might want that. I mean, sometimes I like 2 balls. You know what I'm saying? I like to get more than one. I mean.
Oh, if I go to a tournament, I bring 5 or 6.
Oh well, yeah. I mean.
Yeah, because you don't know what the lane conditions are going to be. It could be oily or it could be dry, so you got to bring balls for all kind of conditions. Then you got to have your spare ball.
The conditions don't bother me. I don't do them fancy hooks. I throw that sumbitch down and I throw it as hard as I can and I slam them pins and they go flying.
What good is throwing it straight?
Because I'm not trying to be fancy pants. I'm not trying to kick my leg all the way up halfway up my back.
It was funny when I was a kid. It was like, man, I want to be a pro bowler. I want to be a pro bowler. And then I found out most pro bowlers have jobs. And then I thought I don't want to be pro at nothing and have a job, so I'm good.
I bet you used to sit at home on Saturday in the afternoon watching bowling tournaments, didn't you, on TV? back
No,
in
I'd
the
be sitting at my work and have them on the big screen and be bowling while I was watching them.
day.
I'm just saying.
What's your average?
Oh yeah, huh? Like now?
Well, what's your average? Yeah, I mean, has it changed?
I don't know if I wanted to go bowl average now, probably 170s, 180s.
I figured it'd be like 220, 230, somewhere around in there easily.
Well, most pro bowlers don't average that much, but yeah,
What?
I've averaged up to like most pro bowlers only average about 220.
I'm higher
And
than
that's
that.
only because they changed the. I mean, that's the whole average. They make bowling balls that hook harder, and then they make oils that are slicker. They make bowling balls that hook harder, and they make oils that make
That's
slicker.
right.
You know.
I'm better. I
That's
got
how
a better average than that.
No, you don't.
On Nintendo Wii, you damn right I do.
Oh, on the Wii, you probably do. Yeah, it's easy to bowl on the Wii. Later, Josh.
Yeah, we're fitting to get off here because Justin's getting hungry.
I'm about hungry anyway. 3 hour mark.
I know the mark, so. But yeah, appreciate everybody stopping in here tonight.
All this for your watch time.
Well, same with you on Fridays. We do shows for you too. So
I don't need to watch time. We do the shows because you wanted me to do a show.
yeah, I think it's fair.
It's not fair. We could have all the shows on your channel. What do I care? It was the whole point of this was to get watch time.
Well, I know, but I asked. I was like, that's when I talked to you. I said, "Do you want to host the show?" Because I feel bad going me hosting all the time. Because it's a partner thing we're doing, and I think it's.
Well, I know, but the whole point of it was to get you watch time.
I know.
I mean, I do my Fridays. Fridays is good, but you know.
I just feel that it's because it just felt like. I don't know. I just feel that we're a team, dude. I just,
Well, we are a team. That's why we're doing this. No, we're not. You don't think we're a team. He always tells me, "Oh, you got this on Friday." I'm like, "No, we got this on Friday."
Well, I know, but what I mean is you're hosting on Friday. Is what I mean. So you are hosting.
You say we have this on Friday.
We have this guest on your hosting channel.
It's all good. Quit your ball busting.
I'm not ball busting. I'm being serious because I told you that from the beginning that
I know.
It felt bad because then it just looks like.
Are you getting more time? Where you at now?
Yeah,
he's doing actually awesome right now on watch.
Actually, I'm after the last stream, I think Monday, I'm over 2,200 hours now. So that stream, the last two streams have got me like 50 plus hours.
The one stream with the giveaways the other day, you should have got a ton of watched hours on that night. That was a good night.
I mean, just for the first, when I looked at like the first 2 days or whatever, 24 hours, or because you got to give it time. But but then, after a while, other people kind of view it a little bit. So, but I mean, I'm getting there. I mean, for sure. And I noticed John's video has like almost 100 views now. The one he just hosted Monday. So. A lot of people must be watching his after the fact too,
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Which is
fine.
Yeah,
you always get fat. You always get the views afterwards.
So, but I mean, it's getting there. I think I'm on a good track anyway. I mean, I would have liked to have got it before the end of the year, but I don't think I won't get it by January. But I don't have the subscribers either yet. So, but.
You put out a couple of shorts for the subscribers.
I get some.
And a couple content
it seems like I get some, and then I lose some, and then I just kind of like.
I know. The other day, I swore you were up to like 730 something, and then you were back down to like 720 something. And I was like, "What the hell happened?" But I went through that a lot too. In between like 750 and 1,000, I would like gain 20 and then like lose 40 or something. It was like, well, what the hell?
It's weird. And then it just
really
seems like
weird. Yeah.
You get some, and then all of a sudden you look at your loss, and then it'll be like. Okay, you gained 2 now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, so it's weird. The subscriber, hey, what's up, John? We're just talking about you. It's just weird that you get a subscriber count, and then you think you're doing good. You look at, and a couple days later or a week later, you're like, you lost 10 or 15, and then you only gained like 1 or 2, and then it's weird. It's just like we're, you know,
and I was thinking about that too. It was in between
what's up,
about
Elite?
maybe 500 to 1,000 or something, but or 750 to 1,000. It was really wacky. It was like one day you'd
Yeah.
lose, like I said, like 20 or 30, and then you'd gain back like 10 or something maybe,
Well, it's
or 2 or
frustrating
3 or
because
something. But
I'm trying to
it was
get to
really
that 1,000,
weird.
you know, and it's like you gain it, and then all of a sudden you look and it's like boom, they took like 20
I
away
think
from you.
YouTube messes with you, you know, when you're at those numbers. I think.
Well,
But
I
no,
was seeing, we was talking about live streams. Is like sometimes you don't look like you get a lot of views during your live stream, but then like 2 days later, the views on your live streams are up there
Yeah.
a lot. Like your last live stream, it looks like it had almost 100 views now, you know, on it, or more than 100 views. I mean, it's weird how you gain a lot more views sometimes after the stream is over than
some
sometimes
streams do better
while you're
after they're
hosting.
loaded
You
than they
know,
do
it's
while they're
weird
going, for sure.
because,
I
like,
don't
you
know.
know,
YouTube is a freaking puzzle for, I don't know. It's like an unsolvable.
yeah,
thing.
that's true too. I guess they look for bots and non-active accounts, you know, so
Yeah.
that's understandable. I could have a subscriber back, 10 subscribers back from early on that don't even watch anything no more. They could be taking them away from me. So that's
You know
very
what
true. I never thought about that.
I've noticed is YouTube seems to be taking away more bells than anything anymore. Because like everything fish, I've been subscribed to that kid's channel since he started. And the other day I go look at his channel and the bell wasn't subscribed anymore. I'm like, what the hell?
I do that. I do that once a month anyway. I try to go through who I'm subscribed to, and I look, and you'll look, and if you can tell if the bell's off or not, and you got to sometimes click them on there.
Because you'll see channels and you'll think, well, I haven't seen that channel in a while, and you go look and the bell's off, and it's like, what the hell? I think that's worse than taking the subscriber away. I mean,
I think it's just because if you're not watching that channel, then it's weird. He goes, yeah, that one with Jason was saying gained 30 hours and felt like no one was watching. Yeah, it's weird, ain't it? I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's weird how some streams are like that, and it seems to be weird too. Like it's like during the stream, like if it'll be a slower stream and then it does better numbers later or something. It's really weird. I don't know.
Some are like that. Some is like there ain't very many people watching, but it does better after fact, and then some are really good streams.
Streaming to the multiple platforms affects anything.
Well, I'm only streaming to here.
Are you? See, I've been streaming to both, and
I haven't been. I quit. I said, fuck it. Because you can't save your videos over there if you do it from here. You have to do it in-house. So I just said, screw it, you know. So, I mean, it's just, yeah, it's
Happy
really
early
weird.
Thanksgiving to you as well.
It's really weird, John, how that works, you know, but I mean.
YouTube is just a whack, man. I don't think there is no rhyme or reason to it.
But I still try to promote everybody's stream out there regardless, or even video like that. But John, since you're in the chat, I was going to ask you. Yeah, and I've told this because I followed Rance from day one with his Monarch project. It's, you know, I'm a big Monarch fan. That Monarch in person looks completely different than pictures people post on it. Because everybody goes, oh, it's just a line of ultramale. It is not a line of ultramale. Can you confirm that by seeing it in person? How, I mean, it looks so much different in person, I think, you know. Because, you know.
I'll laugh my ass off if he says it's an ultramale.
Well, no, I mean, because, you know, you see the different color. Well, I mean, he might say that, but I mean, I'm just saying that people, I mean, because a picture never does a snake, you know.
For sure.
Justice for sure, you know. And a lot of people that have never seen a Monarch think it's a line of ultramale or it's ultramale. I disagree with that, but you know,
maybe he's keeping it to himself.
Well, he's probably typing out something to take a little bit. But I mean, you know, she put a big invested in buying that project, that whole bought that out of, you know. I mean, I guarantee you that was some money there, because Monarchs ain't cheap, dude. You know, by no means. And that's where Honey Reptiles got his Monarchs, was from Rance before he sold the line, his collection. So,
well, yeah, there's not a lot of places to get him anywhere, is there?
At the time, he was, well, he's the one that produced it. You know, he was the first one. But now you know, Tom Harbin and some other people have been working with the Monarch and putting Monarch stuff out there, of course. But it was Untouched Gene for quite a while, actually. But
Yeah.
but
It's weird how YouTube stream would work. Yeah, YouTube streams are whack.
yeah. I mean, now did you ever see if you could put dollar signs on your videos,
What do you mean?
like your regular videos?
What do you mean dollar signs?
For like somebody to add, but
Oh, no. That dollar sign is only for live streams.
I
You
swear
mean
I swear I've seen it on Gabe's videos before. There'd be a little dollar sign on her videos. So the way
there
I
is
see it with other
if
more,
you do a premiere, it is. If you do
I
a
think
premiere.
I don't think it was Premiere, dude. It's not down below. It's
Well,
like
I
right
don't know
up.
then. Yeah.
I've seen it right up there by where the thumbs up deal is, dude. That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
there could be a join button there, depending on
Oh,
what
okay.
program you use for your Patreon. Maybe that was it.
Yeah, you could be right. That could be right.
Yeah, maybe
So
that
when I
was it.
see it playing with other Morris, I think it's different. There are just too many differences for me to say it's the same right now. Okay, I agree.
That was about the most neutral way he could say that. That was good.
She goes, yep, it is an applaud button. So is it, if they hit it, is it they can leave you money, or is it a joint?
I'm not sure how that. Yeah, I'm not even sure.
I seen it. That's where I seen it was on one of her videos. That's why I asked. I was
like I
that's
said, as far as the super chats, I think it's just live streams and premieres and shit for those. But
yeah, that's about as straightforward and neutral as you can be to not have no controversy.
Yeah, it's like
good answer. You can give me some money just for doing a video. See, I told
what do you mean?
If you hit it, it's like giving me a super chat. I told you.
Oh, well, it's weird.
You have to
I don't know, Jesus, calm down.
I asked you that because I thought,
and I told you I didn't know.
And I said you should look into it because.
Well, I mean, there's a ton of different ways you could do it. I'm sure, like with the Patreon and all that, it's the same thing.
Yeah, but I mean, she said it's like that's why I wanted you, because you could be putting it on your videos as well. I'm trying to help you out. That's why I was. Well, no, because if you hadn't seen it, that was something I thought you would be interested in looking into, because you know what I'm saying. Because it just makes sense. Why wouldn't you? You know.
She said YouTube just gave it to her.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
See, that's why I said there's certain shit that you know, when you go through YouTube, it just, like when I first started my YouTube channel, it said I couldn't have a Patreon through YouTube till I hit 30,000 subscribers. They offered me one not that long ago. I can put a Patreon now through YouTube on my page. I used to not be able to do that.
I got you. Okay.
So they change it all the time. So I don't know.
So it's just something that, okay, it's not everybody has it yet. I've only seen it on maybe 2 or 3 people's videos the whole time, and that's why I asked.
Yeah, I had no idea. I had no idea what it was.
Well, look at what a fancy pants, huh?
Yeah, when YouTube's giving you shit, you know you're doing something right.
You're fancy pants when YouTube gives you shit like that.
Well, that's what's weird. Like the other day in my stream, when I actually had when the Google moderator was in there, it's like, where did that come from? You know?
Yeah, it said all because.
See, now that Chris Hardwick said that he got Google moderators, but he's got 30-some thousand subscribers.
Well, I will say this, Mr. Feely. I do have a pastel 100% Desert Ghost possible Monarch in my collection. Even though it's a pos.
Yes, you do.
Even though it's just a pos. It could be. Just saying. But yeah, that's awesome.
Hell yeah. But yeah, I don't. YouTube, man, they do what they want when they want to do it on that kind of weird shit.
Well, that's awesome, because I think I would really like to see some. So I know where you'll go with the project. So I think that would be very, very interesting to have that monarch in to and see what it does and where you take, because I know where you're taking most of what you want to do. So I think that would be cool. Um, I would really like to see it. I would really like to see what a monarch sunset looks like. Um, to be honest with you, um,
Oh yeah, that's what you were saying before.
I would just like to, like say, oh, I mean, you're gonna have, I believe you're gonna have clown and GHI all over it. Um, I mean,
Yeah.
but I mean that's what's awesome about it, because what I don't like about it, to be honest with you, is I don't like the genetic stripe in the monsoon. I don't really like that. Um, and I've seen the super pastels and monarchs, but I'd be interested to see some darker morphs in it, and I would like to see sunset in it too. I think, or even sunset inchy, you know, monarch. I'm just trying to think if that would get close to making that taboo
The
red
red one.
gene, the red ball,
The red,
I mean,
the red
kind of
ball.
the taboo gene that nobody, that ain't painted. But I mean, it'd be interesting though, just be
One that isn't
interesting.
watercolored.
The
You can't go wrong with a
weird little guy
watercolored
has
snake.
from Posset Ultramale looks monarchish. Oh, here, Christine's got to come in here and try to bust my bubble. Here she goes.
Welcome, Christine. Welcome.
Monarch. Coral Globe Mystic possible hit monsoon. Nice. Yeah, them are some nice ones there. I mean, but that's the thing. I mean, I think you need to take a lot of this stuff. I mean, like Blackhead, what Tony's doing at Hardwired, and mixing with a lot of stuff. It's nice. So you take a gene like Monarch or whatever, and you start mixing some darker stuff into it. I think it will come out really good. Instead of trying to always make more lighter or
Slade,
you know.
welcome. Welcome. See,
We were
you
just
were just
talking
saying
about
that
him.
earlier. You hadn't seen him in
I
a
was
while.
like,
Yep,
man, I
there he
haven't
is.
seen Slade in a long time. But
Welcome to the live stream.
but yeah. How's that banana doing that you won in that giveaway?
Oh, you know that banana's doing good.
That was a nice snake that he won that night.
Hell yeah. I
That
know
was
he's all
awesome.
back and forth in the streets. I don't want to be rude, but I gotta go see if I won. It's like, go, man. What are you doing?
He did too. He goes, I come from the Iron Animal Show. They sent me over here. I think Coral Globe Monarch GSI Sunset Inchy will do it, but I could be wrong. It will take like 10 genes once I get my hands on all the genes. What's up, Dylan? Well,
Happening, man.
I hope you prove it out. If anybody proves it out, I hope you can prove it out. That would be awesome.
He's a good eater, he said. He's been busy selling the rocks. What rocks you slinging? Just kidding.
A lot of genes, but yeah, but I mean, I know that I think it can be done though. Ultra black pastel MG.
Uh-oh.
But that's what sometimes you have to do is start
He's
off
had
adding
that
certain
banana's
genes and
got an
then getting in
attitude, he
there
said.
and then adding one of this and what I think it can be done, yeah. But I mean that's good. That's a long-term project. But something that to shoot for because, yeah, exactly. That is the hard part. Oh, I think the sunset will have a key influence on it for sure.
Well, yeah.
If not, we know the watercolors work.
That's it. Get you an albino, some watercolors, and you rolling.
Somebody made a lot of money with watercolors, so.
That guy made a ton of money.
Oh man, I hate to.
That's the shittiest part about all that because it takes so damn long to find out that the dude was full of shit.
Kool-Aid. Well, not really, dude. Not
Was it
really.
Kool-Aid?
I'm sorry, not really, because if I'm dropping $100,000 on a snake,
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna put my fucking hands on that snake, and I'm gonna look at it in person. Before I'm just not gonna. And if you're not gonna let me, I ain't spending 100 fucking grand on it. I don't give a fuck or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it until I put my hands on it. I mean, and it ain't even got to cost that much for me to put my hands on a snake I ain't ever seen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just
Well,
saying.
for sure, yeah. Yeah,
I
but
mean,
people are out for that new gene so damn
well,
bad that they rush right into that shit. It was
yeah,
almost
well,
needed to slow people down a little.
yeah, but
Like here's a big check on how to do your homework.
I mean, that's just me though, dude. I mean, that's a big gamble on a pitcher. Especially the way people can Photoshop and do everything nowadays. No, I mean that's why I'm against doing these virtual fucking expos because number one, it never shows out the quality of your snake, and number two, I just like looking at them and being able to see what I can buy. I mean, I understand morph markers the same way, but you know what I'm saying. I mean,
yeah, the hands-on fun of it.
Oh well, yeah, Kool-Aid. But I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You want to
Gay's
see
all, I
it.
want to see $100,000 snake too. Hell yeah. Well, they weren't spending $100,000 on there. Weren't the hats like $5,000 or something? 10
Oh,
grand or something?
they were up there, dude.
Yeah, it was like 10 grand. I think they paid for them, or five
I don't know.
or
I
10
thought they
grand
spent
per
way
head.
more. I don't know. They spent a
No.
ton of money to get a ton of money. Regardless, they spent a ton of money for nothing.
Yeah, because it was all a het thing. So I think they were only like $5,000 or something. Not only, but it was 10 or 5 or 10 grand. I think you were spending on them. That muscle guy. That's what I think he said he paid for him.
Dave Palumbo from Muscle
Yeah,
Serpents.
because he bought like 4 of them. I think 3 or 4. I think or something. He bought it. He got hit the worst. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. $1,000 snake I'd want to see in person. I can show you one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I can show you what one looks like. Hell yeah. But
Colorado shut them all down.
Yeah, there are a couple little ones around here, like I don't know, like the little, I don't even know if they're Repticons, maybe like little cold-blooded, expo, whatever. It ain't nothing like the big ones, but
Yeah.
just a lot of the local people sometimes come to them. So, nothing big, but well, we've been on here 3.5 hours, Justin. I know you're hungry. I know we got people in here, but we need to get you something to eat, buddy.
Well, yeah, my phone ain't gonna tolerate too much longer.
Yeah, mine ain't either. Now you said that, looking up at it. So
usually it starts getting pretty warm about 3 hours.
Yeah. luckily mine ain't got too long. So,
But yeah,
hey,
it's been a good stream
hey,
though, for sure.
ain't no reason to get hate. They're hating because they didn't get it for free. I'm happy for you, dude. If you can get, I mean, that's awesome. I mean, and I mean, hell, they know it's going to a good place too. So, I mean, that's the
Oh
thing.
yeah.
I mean, hey, they knew that they trusted you enough to give it to you because they knew you'd take care of it, and it wasn't like they were giving it away to somebody that didn't give a shit about it. So, there's more to the story than what people know, and so be it. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
We know it was right. I know it's good. So, right place, right time, and knowing the right people, and people knowing you and looking out for you, and saying, "Hey, buddy, seeing what you do and the good that you do." So that's the bottom line in that. So, but
Hell yeah.
well, y'all have a good Thanksgiving tomorrow. I hope everybody's safe and great.
Yeah, hopefully everybody has a good day, gets a lot of food.
And my phone's flipping around. It's that time.
Yep.
It's starting to act crazy.
Yep.
So
I looked over and seen the old circle, but hopefully everybody has good holidays, that's for sure.
Yep.
And I'm gonna go get some food now. And we are
Yep.
gonna stop in for, if you're bored tomorrow night, stop in. We're gonna do a little live giveaway, a couple t-shirts and some stickers.
Yep. So all right, everybody have a safe day tomorrow and a happy day. And
make sure to check us out tomorrow and Friday, Saturday, and every day. Love y'all.
Yep.
Take care and peace.
Peace.